All right. Welcome back, nerds, to borrow a phrase from my other DM.
Hi.
He's actually playing today. We are back in the world of the slice of adventure. I almost said a simple quest, but
A simple slice of adventure.
yes, there you go.
A simple slice.
Nice and wholesome.
Ooh.
A slice of simple.
Okay, so
Slice quest. Sorry, last one.
are you sure?
It won't
No, I'm not sure. That's the last one I'm doing right now. Please continue. Hey, Discord's working.
Oh, great. Well, we're gonna
be.
stay.
So here now.
Not for me!
I'm just gonna click it. Yeah, it's backing. Whatever. We're on here now. Fuck it. Fuck
This
you,
is working.
Discord.
This is working just fine.
Yeah.
I don't have to have another app open, so. So this week's simple adventure is with a couple new people. If you want to introduce yourselves, going down the list from Sir K.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't have a voice for this character yet. Hello. Hello, my name's Amalia. I'm a tiefling who was what at one point I woke up centuries. I woke up Amalia's whole story is that she was a tiefling that woke up in a was awoken by a druidic circle after she was petrified as some sort of sylvan set piece in a Feywild estate for God knows how long ago.
Oof.
That sounds familiar.
What's your fisticuff score?
Go ahead. Okay, we're done.
And she was, however, due to her petrification and being out of time, as it were, despite not knowing what time she came from, she has a natural affinity for things that are long extinct.
Victoria, why did you roll?
She can summon dinosaurs and turn into them,
Rad.
So,
but still bears the mark of her previous petrification. So now she wanders the world, looking to restore balance to natural places that are long missing their creatures that should have once been there. Occasionally helping out local folk anywhere she gets to.
nice.
Yeah.
So we've met Victoria and Ryla before. We've also met Pauldron before, but don't think we've ever had him as a player. Do you want to introduce your character?
Hello, I am Pauldron. You may not recognize my voice from the prior guest appearance I was in the very first Slice of Adventure, but that is because I, his player, had not decided his voice yet. So I hope you will enjoy my casual and very bad attempt at impersonating Ron Swanson, as best as I can. Ron Swanson spoken into a soda can. Well, yes, I am Pauldron. I am a machine who was once a man. That is all.
Nice.
Ron Paul.
So you all find yourselves called before the guild, asking because you've signed up to take this quest because some of you have your own reasons for it. Some of you just wanted to explore a new region. I think Ryla just got dragged into it by Victoria.
Yeah. Ryla's one of the only people Victoria knows at this point.
And anyway, that was night 4 I was stuck under the carriage. And then the rats came.
I forgot she was stuck in a cart with Oswin. Shit. Why in cart?
Well, it was raining and I didn't want to get my feet tired.
have
So-
to think about that for a second.
You know what happens when I get caught in the water?
No.
I swell up like a sponge. It's really embarrassing.
That sounds morbidly unpleasant.
Victoria picks up a random glass of water nearby, pours it on Ryla's
It's
head.
already 90% water. Ryla's hair tentacles become slightly poofier.
Huh.
You resemble the antiquated gnomish hairstyle known as a perm.
So you're all sitting there waiting for a representative of the
Wouldn't it be
guild.
called a schmerm?
And the door finally does open while you're all talking amongst each other. Is Amalia just being very quiet in the corner?
Amalia is currently in druidic meditation.
So a couple of you would recognize who walked in the door, except for Amalia. It is your friend Azel from the very first adventure you ever went on, Victoria.
Oh. She perks up when she sees Hazel.
Hello all.
Greetings.
Small friend.
I would join you on this quest, but I have already been asked to go and check out some demonic residue from the last adventure that we were on. So
Oh, dear.
they just sent me
dear.
in here to give you a quick rundown.
That sounds unsanitary.
It is. Demons leave a lot of residue.
I can confirm this. I've had to clean it out of myself on several occasions.
Hazel gives Pauldron a little bit of a strange look, but then she's like, "Oh yeah, that's true."
Victoria's wondering what residue is.
Not a fan of Sylvan residue myself.
No, yeah, the old Sylvan residue is also not pleasant to clean out of anything.
Now
He
she's wondering
said-
what Sylvan is.
Amalia says having fossils embedded in her skin.
Mhm.
Oof.
So they just sent me to give you a quick rundown before I take off as well. You're going to the seaside town.
Oh, I love the sea.
What the hell did I name the town again? Fuck, it's been a little too long.
The seaside town of fuck, it's been too long.
Yes, fuck, it's been too long.
Sounds like a great place to take the family.
Stormbreaker Landing.
No, I'm just calling it fuck, it's been too long now.
That's fair. So they've been having a bit of a problem with undead showing up in by the outskirts of the Arctic region, very close to them, and they're a little worried about it because
Victoria perks up immediately when she says I'm dead.
there used to be a demonic stronghold up there during the war, so they're worried that something might be crawling out of there.
Do demons and undead usually go together?
More than you would look. More than they should.
More than they should, yes.
I don't-
What's the climate like of Stormbreaker?
Stormbreaker it's technically temperate, but there's a
Uh-huh.
lot of Arctic air blasting through like all the time. Like there would be ice chunks in the water around here, and they would have to be very careful getting their boats out.
Ooh, what if I can find an anise?
What ice?
Victoria, you didn't tell me it would be one of those missions.
One of what missions?
You know,
No.
I don't do well in the cold.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Well, that reminds me, I gotta roll my dice real quick.
Azel actually does walk right up to you, Ryla, and said, I thought that might be a problem given your physiology. And she hands you this gigantic pot of stew. It is the thickest, richest stew you have ever smelled in your life. There's
Yes.
also at least 10 different kinds of really hot peppers in there.
Oh, that smells good. What is it?
Oh, that's my grandma's secret recipe there. She said I would give that to you. You eat that and you're gonna be warm for the next 10 days.
Grandma's soup, the most potent substance known to all races.
That sounds
So
good
he
to
knew
me.
what I was doing.
Sounds good to me. And Ryla upends it all at once.
I played Wind Waker.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of the Campbell's chicken noodle soup commercial. Where
Oh my god, we're the.
With the snowman.
It's also exactly what I was referencing.
Mm. Mm.
Grandma's soup looked delicious in that game, even on GameCube graphics.
Mm.
I was thinking babushkat's a roast, but
It looks kind of like Monster Hunter food. I'm not gonna lie.
Mmm. Victoria's salivating, and she knows not why.
That restores both your heart and magic meter.
Oh, that's good. You gotta give me the recipe for this.
Oh, you'd have to go wrestle Grandma.
It is true, you must frequently best a grandma for the right to learn her recipes in physical combat.
That sounds about right.
Her grandmother is an orc matriarch, by the way, so good luck with that shit.
Victoria.
Did I stutter?
Victoria cracks her knuckles. Victoria, good at wrestling.
You have to stat up a fucking orc grandma so you can go wrestle. God damn it.
I shall warn you. As orcs age, their bodies become more dense. An orc matriarch would be able to puncture a hole through my chassis with her fist alone.
That was good though. Thank you, Hazel.
Victoria taps Pauldron's chassis.
Wow, personal. Getting handsy there.
Well, your transport should be ready to go, and I just wanted to give you guys this because I'm not sure how many of you are actually magically inclined. She says that with a question.
Victoria magic.
Pauldron just kind of holds open his fist, and there's a little Iron Man repulsor there at the center of the palm, and a little flicker of flame comes on and off a couple of times.
I shall manage.
I gave most of my magic to my sister.
How about
Looks
you,
at Amalia.
young lady?
Amalia's like, she does like a little hand thing and some fairy fire.
That should be alright, but just in case, and this is like not really in-game stat kind of shit, but she's giving you the ability to silver your weapons for 2 fights.
Oh.
Much appreciated.
Oh.
Undead can be a little tricky with...
I have experience in dealing with infernal opponents.
Victoria raises her hand.
What if your weapons are of the more natural persuasion?
Oh, it's like liquid silver, you can just pour it on your hands.
I was thinking less hands and more teeth.
Drink it, give yourself a sick grill.
Slam it!
Ryla pulls out a toothbrush, sprays some of the silver onto the toothbrush, and starts brushing her teeth.
Victoria raises her hand.
Yes.
Yo, dog, I heard you like...
My skin is mineralized anyway, so what's a bit more?
Victoria holds out her axe she got that has advantage on Fae. This magic?
It is magic, but I don't know if it will work on the kind of opponents that you're going to be facing, but you never know. Hit them with it first, and then silver it if you have to.
Victoria nods. Sage advice. Sage advice.
That's how we fix things in an orc halfling stronghold. We hit it until we figure out how to hit it better.
I'm rolling this d10 to figure out what my breath weapon is.
Okay.
6.
And
It
while
is
this is going
fire. Fire cone. Cool.
on,
Perfect.
That'll be helpful. That'll actually be helpful if you get
Yeah.
to some of the shit that I am going to throw at you. So, you are all loaded onto an airship that looks like it came directly from Final Fantasy IX,
Rad.
Of course.
and you are transported to Stormbreaker Landing, which is this area right here.
Okay.
There's a little bit of a walk from your disembarkment, but it's not that far away. If there's anything that you want to chat about, you have a bit of a walk.
How is the geology of the region?
Geology of the region. So you can see these in the background, these gigantic spikes of ice.
If there are glaciers, that probably means the fossil record in that area is kind of shit.
But a little closer here, these are cliffs that are sort of sheltering Stormbreaker Landing from the more harsh winds that would come whistling down at them. So you might be able to find something there.
Ooh. Amalia's interest is piqued.
But as you're walking, speaking of, you can feel a sudden gust of wind, and it is bitter cold. And you can also hear this horrific whistling, screaming noise as it comes through the teeth of the spikes of ice that are jutting out of the ocean here. You can kind of see why this is called the Bay of Ghosts here.
Ooh. That's a rad name.
Location status, spooky.
Victoria looks at her stitched together body parts, then at Poldrin.
I can barely feel it.
Yeah, you are
Yeah.
toasty as shit, Ryla.
Amalia's like, feel what?
Exactly.
Feel what?
What feel?
It's like tasting with your skin.
Ugh.
Amalia has a hard time feeling temperature.
Victoria brings her hand up to her mouth and licks her claws.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Is there anything that you want to chat about while you're walking towards the town, or you just want to skip over that?
A quartet of numbness we are.
Amalia is gonna look out for specific rock formations or the like, or like jutting out outcrops to get a feel for the age of the region and what could have once been there.
Do you want to roll for that?
I can. So survival, investigation, or nature.
That'd be nature, I'm guessing.
All right, Amalia.
Amalia's
Yeah,
first
yeah.
roll.
Okay, Amalia, you can sort of tell that this place might have been covered in ice once, but you don't know how long ago and how old it is.
Aw.
Pauldron would probably just be walking in the front of the group as much as possible. Military background, he'd just be scanning the area. If he can see the town or anything nearby, he'd just be looking for any signs of anything. Just, soldier senses, seeing how defensible the area is.
So, you are getting pretty close to the town at this point. It's not the best fortified, it's actually just kind of an old shanty fishing village.
We probably should have asked what the locals are like.
Last locals we meet. Friendly.
If
They
we
were.
tell, I recommend we tell them we are here to take care of their undead problem. No matter their disposition, it will likely improve.
Okay.
Hold on a second. I think I have Hold on a second. I just want to be sure. Ryla drops down to all fours and transforms into a husky.
Aww!
There's
Victoria.
nothing to see here. I'm only a husky. Average, adorable rover.
Right? So, you enter the borders of the town, and somebody does see you coming. Somebody approaches you, Pauldron, as the head of the group, and it's like a grizzled old fisherman goblin.
Oh.
Greetings.
Hey, are you the fellows that the guild is sending to do something about this bullshit?
That is an accurate assessment of our purpose here, yes.
Victoria here to smash, yes.
Because it got a little worse since we sent word.
Worse how?
Worse in that the only 2 clerics that we had in town disappeared up there to do something about it, and they haven't come back.
I see.
Victoria leans. Who's closer, Ryla or Amela?
Amalia is
Amalia.
just. Amalia is. She'd probably be closer to Ryla.
She leans down to Amalia. What cleric?
I mean, Ryla would be closer to you.
Oh, well, then she leans to Ryla. What cleric?
It's like a priest, but hits things.
She nods. What priest?
It's like a Miko, but not as cool.
This is going to go on, so you guys continue.
Pauldron is going to be the one asking the questions.
Do not mind them. They are easily distracted and innocent. They are treacherous.
That's fine.
Victoria, no innocent.
Pauldron just looks back at her with a completely straight face. Somehow his eyebrows go down. Then returns back to looking.
He just draws them on really quick and then erases them.
Just pulls a Sharpie out.
It's like a dry erase board.
He has a buffing cloth. No, one of his hands that turns into a little buffing spinning thing. Just cleans himself off right after that.
So, when did this problem begin, and what tactical information provide?
Well, it began like a couple weeks ago. First, it wasn't like much. It was just a couple skeletons. That happens every once in a while because of everything that happened up there. But it's just like it suddenly just got worse.
Quick question. Pauldron fought in the war 100 years ago and all that. Would he have any knowledge potentially of what could have happened here?
If you want to roll for it, sure.
That'd be a history roll?
Yes, it would.
Awesome. Okay, here we go. Dude. That is a 6. I know shit.
Can Victoria roll an Arcana to figure out why they keep coming back?
If you want, but I'm gonna address Pauldron's first. It's
sorry.
You weren't in this area very much, Pauldron, so you're not quite sure what might have happened.
All right, then that's exactly what he's going to ask next. Just further inquiry. What did happen? Context is very important when dealing with infernal remnants.
Well, up through them snowy woods up there used to be a stronghold where there was this bunch of asshole priests that worshiped the goddamn demons, if you can believe it. They had some control over the knolls that they made. I mean, not the knolls that we have around town here, and as he says that, you can actually see a couple knolls in the background just walking around, friendly as can be.
Oh.
Which is still kind of a rare sight for most of you, because especially the ones that fought in the war or were predated it, like you, Amalia, you wouldn't even know what a knoll is.
Yeah.
But for you, Pauldron, you fought them, and they were nasty.
Oh, yes. He definitely is aware.
Actually, Amalia can't remember what time frame she's from, so she knows more about the modern world than where she's from.
Yeah, so then you would know that the gnolls were basically shock troopers. Some of them broke away, some of them stayed the way they were.
Yeah, he definitely notices them walking around, but he doesn't visibly react much beyond just making a mental note of it and looks back to the goblin.
So, yeah, they were normal humans, you know, but the Infernal gave them a bit of their power because, you know, they were kissing their asses.
Yes.
So, what kind of skeletons are they? Just human sorts, or no?
They look mostly humans. Maybe some elves. They do look a little smugger than normal.
Ah,
Their facial expressions are frozen in a twisted, smug grin, and they still smell of kale.
Oddly enough, yeah.
They are scented bones. They are often ground up and put into potpourri.
And
Ugh.
the reason why we figure it's getting a little worse is because there's some of the undead that's coming now, they're more recent. Like they've been dug up. So I think something's making them on purpose to come and cause some trouble.
Where graveyard?
Graveyard around here, it hadn't been dug up, but I don't know. We have had recent disappearances, not anything in the last couple weeks, but people have just wandered up there to hunt and not come back, and it's just what happens.
has there been any sort of report?
What was that, Kay? Kay? Kay?
Hello.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I can hear him.
I can't hear him.
Kay, they can't hear you for some reason.
Fuck.
I can. Don't know what to make of that.
Okay.
You can hear us, right, Kay?
Okay, now I can hear you, okay.
I still can't.
Still
I
can't.
reconnected.
Reconnected, okay.
Yeah, reconnect.
Let's try to reload the page. Hello,
Hello.
Hello.
Kay? I still can't hear Kay.
Hello.
Well, he hasn't said anything.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, okay.
There you are.
I can't hear him now.
I can't either.
Do we want to go back to Discord?
I
can hear
do.
you.
Can you get on Discord?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I can.
then yes. Hold on, I need to turn this shit off.
Yep.
Alright. Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Discord. Roll 20.
What the fuck?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Jesse.
You should be all muted on roll.
Yep.
20
Am I
for
muted?
me. Alright. I can hear all of you. Except for
Okay. Are you still recording now?
Yes. Yes. I didn't stop.
Okay.
So technical difficulties. Discord was being a bitch, so we used Roll20, and now it stopped being a bitch.
Amalia was asking if they had known any burial mounds of like ancient or primitive cultures before the town was built.
Hello?
Like, hello?
Nora, we're on Discord.
Hello? Oh.
Technology, am I right?
Emphasis on the no.
Hello.
Nora.
There we are. Hello. We're all
Nora, you
here
might
now.
have to turn yourself off of Roll20 now.
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. We're all good. I'm not getting any echoes.
Okay. Jesus
Okay.
fucking Christ.
Gee.
What a hiccup.
Am I echoing?
No, you're
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
As I was explaining,
Yeah.
Amalia was asking if there was any like burial mounds or anything, or like burial mounds, burial grounds, or anything else belonging to people who used to be there before, like demons or what have you. Like anything Fey related, perhaps.
The only thing I know of like that is actually closer to, you know, the demon outpost because they build mass graves. So they wouldn't be fresh if you get my meaning.
Still valuable fodder for them. Well, if it comforts you to know, I am trained in dealing with magical opponents.
Oh, that's good because we've been seeing a few more magical kinds of undead. I don't know what they'd be called, but they seem smarter than the normal. That's why we call the guild, because it's not your normal skeletons and zombies no more. It's something else.
Huh.
And he does not know what it is, so even rolling a 20 won't get him to tell you anything else.
But like, could I roll to try and figure out like what could be causing them to continuously coming back?
You can try.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Are there
You're-
any?
You're proficient in this, Victoria. Come on. 14.
It would be either a very strong sorcerer or a different kind of undead that is able to do that. Make the other undead come back.
Wow,
Ryla, you know
Ryla.
fucking nothing. I'm sorry.
Soft one. Are there any potential motives you have gleaned about why they are attacking the settlement beyond just collecting fresh produce?
That seems to be the end of it. And they haven't gotten anywhere, but if they
Must
keep
be
sending
another.
this shit.
Good. I will be personally happy to piss them off in every conceivable fashion. Her skin is made of rocks. She's already at least somewhat undead, and she is not even a solid state of matter entirely. We will be fine.
Okay, well, I'll show you the trail up there. It's not that far away, but it's a good walk. Probably be nighttime by the time you get there, and that might make it a little harder on you.
Victoria,
Are the-
fine.
Are the snowbanks particularly deep? I am very heavy.
No, there's a trail. Sometimes the snow gathers a little bit, but usually it stays off of it. The trees keep it from blowing too much.
Understood.
Would you happen to know in like the glaciers, have you seen anything frozen inside of them?
Well, we don't go up there that much, but there are some real big dead critters up there that I can't really tell you what they would be. I haven't gotten a good look at them myself.
Victoria is thinking.
We can go on a field trip when business is done.
Speaking of critters, what kind of wildlife do you have around here?
Oh, everything.
Oh, yeah, Ryla's a dog. I forgot.
Who the hell said that, by the way?
Hello.
Well, fuck me. What the hell's your dog talking to me for? Did I
That's
smoke
Ryla.
again?
This is our green dog. She is not entirely a solid state of matter.
Alright, well, I hope you know what you're doing, taking a dog to go fight the undead. It's kind of a
Ryla,
big
let-
move.
Ryla extends her tongue and licks her eye at that.
Okay.
Ryla, also bear.
She is a
Well,
very special dog.
Well, okay, looks like I'm going to go to the bar tonight.
no, he's like, I'm gonna go get somebody to show you the way because apparently my stash is bad.
Wait. Temperature change recently?
What was that?
The temperature change recently?
Oh no, it's always been like this.
There is no global warming or Republicans in this world.
The Republicans all died in the demon incursion.
They attempted to make a deal with the demons and got eaten.
Victoria nods. Makes sense. This.
From what I
So
saw,
climate
they
change
were-
is not a problem. The climate is fine.
They said they
Aside
wanted to destroy the demons, but then they were told no, they were the demons. And then they became zombies.
And now they're all zombies.
Oh no. We fight Republican zombies?
The easiest and most gratifying to kill.
So he goes off to get you like a guide, and who comes up is it's another dragonborn, but not an undead dragonborn.
Oh.
Big red fellow, covered head to toe in fur because he's fucking cold.
Victoria is very interested in another Dragonborn.
He's kind of a strong, silent fellow. He just leads you up to the opening area right up here, where you can climb, where the cliffs stop enough for you to get up through the woods here. There's just one little pathway through the woods, right through here.
Ooh.
It says, just follow pathway through the woods. It's not that far. Fucking not going up there. Too goddamn cold.
Understood. Take care of yourself, my friend.
And you are on your way. All you have to do is follow the pathway. I would like survival checks from some of you.
Alrighty.
Oh, hold on.
Survive. There you are.
When you say some, do you secretly mean all, or?
I secretly mean all.
Oh,
All right.
2!
Oh boy.
Will they get a
It's
bonus as a
it's a
dog?
group check. Don't worry about it.
Amalia
Okay.
is going to burn a spell slot and use her ability.
A 12.
Look at that 20 on the other side.
Yes.
Bitch.
Oh.
And with whatever she summons, she is also going to be using. Hold on. Let me add it. There we go. Well, not that, but wait, what? Hold on, that's not what I wanted.
You're gonna have to explain what you're wanting to do.
Oh, there's a spell. There's a spell.
Wild cunning.
Yeah, that's a spell.
Okay, you want to do wild cunning?
E.
Okay. So you want to call a spirit of nature to help you get through the woods?
Yeah. If there are any tracks around, you know where they are, and any edible forage, clean water, suitable shelter, to basically help us assist with us in the figuring out the path and
Okay,
a survivable way forward.
that's good. I still do want you to make a survival check just to see how well your beast does.
Alrighty. Can I get advantage with it due to me burning spell
Yes,
slot?
you do. You'll get advantage with it.
Hooray!
Oh.
Okay, you didn't need
Not
it, but
funny.
good. So you're all good. It made up for Victoria's too with your group
Does
check.
she walk into a tree and get covered in snow?
You do. You walk into a tree branch and it smacks you back into the face, and then a pile of snow hits you on the head. But
Then she
Amalia
pulls out
digs you
her-
back out. You're fine.
She's glaring at the tree. Does the whole "I'm watching you" to the tree as they walk away.
So you
Now
are
it's so
finding your
weird.
path.
It's like cold, wet sand.
That is a reference.
So you're finding your way just fine. And this
What's
is
that?
where I break my dice.
Vivi?
I said that is a reference.
Wait, really? You got that as a reference?
Yeah, I did not have cable as a child.
Could I do something,
Oh,
Callie?
What is it you want to do?
I want to cast. Where's it? What's it called? Where are you? It's a wild search thing. Why is it not here? I can cast detect magic 3 times.
Okay, if you want to detect magic, you can go ahead, but there's nothing here yet.
Might I recommend we not expend all of our magical resources until we have a better grasp of what we will be facing?
Victoria nods.
Amalia only used wild cutting because the other two I was trying to figure out which things they were.
Yeah, but I figured, detect magic, we'd see anything around us that was magical.
You're still
Aside
just
from
getting.
us.
You're still just getting there.
Okay.
That mostly, I wanted the checks to roll so you didn't go off the path, because there was a thing that could have happened if you did.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you're getting pretty close. You can actually see it up here through the woods. You can see this gigantic crater. You're getting close to the ruins. But I want you all to make a perception check. And Kay, you can have advantage on it because you did use that spell slot.
I rolled a 6. It's a bad night for these.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, a 5 actually,
That
even
would
worse.
be a 16.
I got the 6.
Are you on the map now, guys?
I'm
About to be.
joking, but
You grab token.
Dude. Where on the map would we be? Down here?
Yeah, you're just coming in by the watchtower there. It's a broken down,
Oh, good.
dilapidated watchtower.
Good. We are all along the watchtower.
Is there a frost troll inside that?
What?
Is there a frost troll in that watchtower?
No.
That's a Skyrim reference.
Oh, okay.
We are not. Relax. Todd Howard cannot touch you here.
alright, Amalia rolled a 16.
Okay. So I just have to see what exactly encounter you're getting. Alright.
Uh-oh.
So I'm guessing we, at the very, very least, oh, hello there.
So you
What's
see
that?
these two. They don't see you yet. Luckily, you came in and were silent enough that they didn't see you, which means they rolled a natural 1 because they're stupid.
What do we say?
You would know.
Oh.
You wouldn't
Hello?
know what they are, Victoria.
Okay, no, I didn't see him on the map for a minute.
But Pauldron would know what these are. These
What do I
are
say?
gnolls. They do not look like the friendly gnolls that were in town, who were just, standing upright and were having friendly conversations with everybody. These are hunched over and drooling, and they have, something wrong with them. They look like the kind that you fought in the war.
So they are alive, just to specify. They don't appear to be undead, but they definitely are borderlining on being feral.
Yes, they seem completely alive right now. You'd have to get closer to get a better look.
Mm.
They don't see you right now.
Okay, so having seen them, could I attempt to roll another perception to attempt to see if there are more of them in the area or signs of them?
Yep.
Or would that be survival?
Yep.
Okay, then. With military training and that pertaining to that, could that be an advantage roll? I understand if not.
Now, you are now looking out for something, so yes, you can roll with advantage because you're looking on purpose.
Yay. So a 13.
Oof.
Okay, hold on. You don't see anything in the immediate vicinity except for these two.
All right, then Pauldron will just stop all conversations as they're happening, just extend out a hand as quietly as he can, slowly kind of crouch down, and a longsword will kind of apparate into his hand out of nowhere, just seemingly empty air.
Should we try? Amalia's gonna whisper. Should we try to put them out of their misery, or should we sneak past them?
What if not dead?
They aren't, but they're worse than dead. Or alive in that regard. Do not hold moral sympathy for them. They were never given the chance to have lives in the first place.
What mean?
They are feral. And unfortunately, it is very hard to remove such things from them. And as long as they are out here, they are a danger to the town.
Question.
Yes.
When he mentioned that, would Amalia know if Lesser Restoration could cure any of that?
Well, it's not really something you can cure. These are the kind of gnolls that are 100% down with serving demon lords.
Ah.
But do we really know that?
You do.
I would know that at the very least. I have probably had to fight several.
So Amalia, so with that in mind, Amalia's two options of should we try to sneak past them or put them out of their misery, but risk harming ourselves going further.
You do not have to risk anything. That is what I am here for.
Victoria here.
Yes, but they will hurt you. They cannot harm me.
Just rolling some things. Don't mind me. It's fine.
Victoria gives him, raises an eyebrow at that.
Also, are they wearing armor at all?
No, they're basically just in rags
They have
and
weapons?
furs. They do.
Ah.
They have those little swords that are in their hands. This guy is
Would I know?
wandering.
I notice them moving.
You would notice him moving.
The rest of you, I recommend you stay hidden here on this bluff. I will try to lure them here, and we can trap them in a pincer next to this gorge. If we bottleneck them, we may be able to convince them to stop fighting. Ideally, we don't have to, but I fully believe that at the end of the day, we likely will have to stop them.
Oh, right.
That's okay, because Amalia was going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
It's already been done, though, hasn't it? Or are you going to allow that retroactive?
But that's why you're supposed to announce rolls instead of just do it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let this slide this time. But next time, if you don't announce it before Kay says that he's casting a spell,
I was about to announce it too, but you just did it.
so otherwise this guy would have seen you. He is
What's that
watching,
do for us?
but you are fine now. So choose.
All right, I am going to attract their attention. Hold ready. Just open, bold-faced robot marches out into the clearing, making noise. He is not trying to be silent.
He's looking directly at you now, and this guy turns to look at you. And since you're not trying to be stealthy anymore,
Oh,
Ooh.
what? From watching up here, Victoria's going to pull out a javelin. And, oh.
there's a few more than you thought there was.
That is fine.
Okay, and this one
All right.
was particularly that came out from the woods. He's eating something. He hasn't stopped eating it either.
Can I see what he's eating, or will I need to roll for that?
You can see what he's eating. It's very clearly a human arm.
Ooh.
Is it a really rotted, putrid human arm, or a pretty
No.
fresh one?
This is fresh.
Good. Moral compunction all out the window now.
Could I figure out whether that's one of the clerics they sent up here?
I don't think there's a way we could really know that.
Yeah, you wouldn't really know.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, well, he's just going to have his long sword and shield in his hand, and he's just going to bang the sword on the shield and draw all attention to him as best as he can.
Okay, they are absolutely interested in you. They're coming closer, but you don't smell like food. So
No,
you're-
I don't.
You're mostly a curiosity. This guy's hanging back. He's still got his snack. And this guy up here, he's just the watchman, so he's watching you. They are coming closer, though.
He's just going to let them get as close as possible, step one more thing forward until he is right up in front of them.
You will find no meal here.
This guy's gonna take a swing at you.
Go for it.
You can see it, though, so you can back up if you want. He's just kind of clumsily swinging at you.
Just kind of a half-hearted, like poking me with a stick.
Basically. Because he doesn't know what the hell you are.
If you're not rolling to attack, he's going to let him do it.
Okay, it's not really swung to be, he's mostly just seeing what's gonna happen, and when he hits you and sparks come off, he's a little startled. They also don't like it.
Also, Spatha,
Yes?
I'm going to be rolling a stealth roll with Pass Without Trace, so
Okay.
that is a 29.
Yeah, they cannot see you because you've
And I
hidden
want to
yourself.
transform into a Deinonychus and summon a Deinonychus.
Okay, so
to
you're gonna...
myself. So, I want to flank them.
Okay, they cannot see you if you go through the trees.
That's what Amalia's doing. With her Deinonychus buddy, which I think I'm just gonna...
I guess
No,
just
you-
drop
you
your
guys-
token again.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that works.
So what
but I-
Victoria and Ryla sees is Amalia transformed into something out of Jurassic Park, albeit with a little bit of a tuft of feathers on the head, and appearing out of the ground like fossils, like reforming is another thing just like her. And they're both going to scamper off in the woods very quietly.
Victoria looks from her to Ryla. Like you?
A lot like me.
Hmm. Can Victoria go like right here without being noticed?
Where was that?
Like right here?
Yeah, I'll let you move that far because of the past blood
Okay.
trace.
And I am also providing a very, very flashy distraction.
Ryla's going to turn into a Dilophosaurus and follow Victoria.
So you're all
Alright.
hidden up here in the woods. Is this you or your Deinonychus buddy?
That's this is me. Behind is my Deinonychus buddy, who's also using my stealth.
Okay.
For simplicity's sake.
Alright, so Pauldron, I'll say that you can see all this, what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to kick this off, or do you want to let them poke at you again?
Thinking. Since I am super duper close to them, could I get advantage on a surprise attack?
Oh
Since-
yeah, they're still poking you. They don't know what the hell you are. They're a little more wary,
All right.
but they are
Then-
not. They don't think that you're a thing.
I don't resemble food to them at all. Okay, then they are about to get
Also,
a nice.
the moment it kicks off, Amalia and her Deinonychus buddy both are going to use this. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I am going to give them a nice helping of Booming Blade to the
Oh,
closest one to me.
Oh,
All right.
Did we roll initiative?
This is a surprise round,
This
technically.
is a surprise
So
round, technically. So if you had something set up before he hit them, you could hit them.
so I could chuck a javelin?
Yeah.
you can
Alright.
plan to once I make the first hit. So yeah, Booming Blade. If I hit them with a weapon attack, which I'll get advantage on, they will take thunder damage if they try to run, as well as getting hit.
All right, go for it.
All right, here we go. Long sword swing, one-handed because my shield is out. Let me do this. With advantage, that is a 22.
Oh,
Oh, yep, that hits.
All right, excellent.
You gonna
So
hit this fellow
I'm
here?
hitting the one right in front of me. Yes. So he takes 4 slashing, and his body just starts vibrating uncontrollably.
All right.
As it just the blade, and I'm just going to flavor that the blade was out of his hand for a moment, kind of in a hey, look what I can do, Magic Man kind of thing, and then it reappears in his hand, and he just stabs right into the guy's shoulder, pulls it out, and the guy's body just starts to spasm.
Okay, so
Holds the shield undershots. Proceed.
all right. Yeah, I have to roll something for him really quick. He needs to. All right. He's not smart enough to understand what the hell magic is, or this magic at least. So he backs up here.
Which means he takes 1d8 of thunder damage,
Mm-hmm.
which I will roll. That is just an additional 1, but still, he's not liking it.
damage. So
his body vibrates and he backs up, and then where you hit him kind of explodes a little bit.
oof.
But it does wear off after he moves, so still.
All right.
The vibrating stops, but it hurts a little bit.
All right. The moment the booming blade kicks off, she's going to use pounce on these two. Will I get advantage on the pounce since they do not see me coming at all?
Yeah, you are stealth. This is still a surprise round, so if you had anything set up, you can take
All
your
right.
actions.
All right. So with pounce as a Deinonychus, if I moves at least and hits with a claw attack, so but I do not.
Hold on, I have the stat book for Deinonychus. I can give you
have
their
it
numbers.
too, but I have to put it in the roll 20. That's the thing.
That's fine. Hold on, let me get Volo's guide out. I can save us a little time.
Oh, I have the tab up, but that's okay.
I will still pull it out.
Hold on. I got it right here.
All right. Damn it, didn't want to do that. Fuck.
Just let me know when you have your.
Yep.
Dynamic.
All right. Does a 16 hit them? Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, now let me roll for the other one. A 21 definitely hits.
Yep.
Now they both have to roll a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Let's.
Yeah. Knolls are a little on the strong side, but hey, it could work.
First one passes. Second one does not.
All right, so I get to roll 1d8 plus 2. That's 4. That's to 1. To the other one, that is a 3. Damn. But also going to make due to pounce, the one that's prone, I get to make it bite as a bonus action.
Okay.
It's prone, which is also advantage, but the bite is also a damn long advantage. The bite doesn't work.
Yeah, you try to bite, but he brings up his sword to block your mouth, so you have to pull back.
Which of its
Either way, he is prone now still. He is prone now still, and
this guy's prone?
this guy right here is prone.
Oh, I have something wrong setting. Whoops. Okay. So the one that's prone, I'm gonna chuck a javelin at him.
You technically would have disadvantage on that.
You'd have disadvantage on prone targets against
Not that it matters.
I
ranged
thought that
attack.
when they're prone, you have advantage.
That's only with melee hits within 5 feet.
Okay.
Hey, but it still hit.
You still
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna chuck a javelin at him.
Victoria, that was actually perfect because now they're probably looking in our direction.
Oh.
No,
9
that
damage.
wasn't me. That wasn't me being sarcastic. That is exactly what I want right now.
Oh. Alright. That guy takes 9 damage.
So the one took 4 damage. And this one takes 9.
Roll 20 likes to bully my tieflings.
Alright. So this prone guy does not look very good right now. So
This is the prone guy, actually.
I mean this yeah.
Roll 20 confirmed to be a jock.
He does not look nice right now. He's not happy with you being on top of him. He's not happy with the javelin that's suddenly in his ass.
Which one's the one who's prone?
This one.
The one over here on the Watchman. Or
Okay.
Watch Knoll.
How-
Which is funny because he's technically standing atop a knoll.
Ah!
This guy looks to be in range. I
This
don't know
one?
what I just did. No. Okay.
Which
selected
one?
him a sec.
Is it this body?
The one directly to his right. How do I
This one?
make it glow?
You
How do I
hold-
make it
hold
pulse?
down. Hold down the button. There you go.
That one.
Yeah.
That's the one that I just attacked.
Okay. That one has to make a DC 13 dexterity save.
Okay. He didn't make it.
Okay. He takes 7 poison damage and is now blinded. As
Okay.
Ryla kicks up her frill and spews purple goo into his eyes.
7. I'm blinded.
All right.
That's the one that you hit before, right, Pauldron?
Yep, that is the one I hit before. He took 5 points from me.
He also doesn't look very good. Okay. Now you're all gonna need to roll initiative.
Right.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Initiative with me.
What was that?
My Dionic is going to use the same initiative as me.
Yes.
Alright.
I rolled a 9. Might have to.
Natural 20!
20.
All right.
Rolled an 18, but it says no valid token was selected.
Yeah, it said the same thing for me. It's the DM can fix that pretty easily. It's just right clicking.
Alright. Since
I got
this
a
roll,
9.
Well, they rolled a 19.
Oh dear.
You rolled a 23. Okay.
Alright, so Amalia's turn?
It is Amalia's turn.
Alright, so this boy's prone, so I get advantage. And Deinonychus has a lovely thing called multi-attack. 3 times, so
Mhm.
those both that hits.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
21 hits you. Does 15 hit?
Yes. The
All right,
15
so-
actually matches, so.
That is 1d8.
You gonna eviscerate this guy?
Come on, guy. Come on, roll 20.
8, 3, 9. Yeah, he's dead. He is dead.
And Amalia's Deinonychus buddy is just going to do straight roll. So. That hits.
Yes, does.
That doesn't. That does.
Okay, so roll twice.
That's 11 damage.
10, 11. Yeah, he's still alive, but he does not look good. Okay, is that your turn? Alright. So you got one dead Knoll, but you got these three right in front of Pauldron, and this one now able to fight back against the Deinonychus. Okay, this guy's gonna not move towards you because he didn't like that. This guy is, and he's going to attack.
Go for it.
I'm guessing that a 10 does not hit you.
That's half of my armor class.
Alright. So
Jesus.
he just kind of tinks off.
Pauldron just smirks.
This guy's gonna try, though. Because you're right in front of him, and he's too dumb to turn around. Let's see. Does a... Nope, that's not gonna hit you either. It's a 17, so that doesn't hit.
Nope.
This guy
Yeah.
doesn't want to come any closer because you poked him pretty good.
And they just saw me take 2 hits from his friends and just not even move.
So he's going to actually see if he can get to what looks
He
like...
can't see anything.
Yeah, that one's blinded, so he's just gonna wander around.
He's just gonna spin around in a circle and go, "Rrr."
How loud are they being?
This one is screaming. Like, if you ever heard a hyena scream,
Ooh.
he's doing that.
I'm familiar with the sound.
These two are
I'm
just kind of snarling and salivating and unhappy. This one's dead, so he's not making any
That
That
noise.
one was screaming before. You just sound like drowning and like cutting off of a windpipe.
Can I say something to the group as a free action?
Yep.
Just going to shout and say, "Prepare! There may be reinforcements."
Victoria's going to shout, "Do no stand near me!"
This guy is going to try to hit your Deinonychus, buddy. Okay. So does a 18 hit?
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. So don't worry about it. He doesn't really have a lot. You guys got lucky and rolled the shit encounter.
What would
Those
have
are my
been the
favorite.
non-shit encounter?
I'll tell you after it's done.
Yes, because we could still encounter it again.
Mhm.
We are lucky that way.
So he rolled. Yeah. You take 6 damage.
Oh wow, he's down to 22.
Hmm.
No, he's down to 20.
So that's their turn because this guy's fucking dead. Because you all set up a goddamn ambush, like you played D&D before. This guy's blinded and trying to shake it out of his eyes. So now it is Ryla's turn.
Ryla's gonna charge out of the woods towards the one she blinded, and I'm just going to try and roll to hit with this because I don't want to put in every single natural weapon.
Okay.
I'm going to ask just for the sake of things, but did you go around the one right here to where you
Yeah.
weren't in his range? Okay, good.
So otherwise he would get an attack of opportunity.
And have advantage to hit because he's blinded, I think.
Yep.
13.
So still a 13.
Yeah, it does not actually hit.
He's
Damn.
going around too much.
He's spinning around and screaming so much, and then he kind of like ducks to try to wipe his eyes, and you kind of sail right over him. And you're like, where'd he fucking go?
Well, only have one attack, so that's my turn.
Okay.
Is that not?
All right, if that is their turn, then That's Ryla getting moved to that other side slightly ruins what I was gonna do.
I mean, that was just for a flavor for me. She
Gotcha,
landed there,
gotcha.
she missed.
All right. Pauldron is going to see the big knoll back there. That's actually that one that was munching on a human arm. And he's just going to look at the other three all around him. Just do this little scoffing noise. And is just going to casually start walking towards them, not caring if they take attacks against him.
Okay. Wow, holy
Power
shit.
move.
One miss. Oh, that one's gonna hit you because it's a 21.
Not if I cast shield with a reaction.
All right, then it doesn't. He looked.
Yeah,
He
well-
thought he was gonna do something, but then he gets ponged back off by this loud explosion.
Pauldron literally just holds his shield hand out, and there's just a bubble of force around it that just bounces his blow back.
You just Wonder Woman the blow away.
Did you raise your middle finger?
All right, now that I'm standing behind the fella, I'm going to attack with flanking.
Okay, this fellow right here.
Yep,
All right, go for it.
and you're welcome. They just used up 2 of their reactions on me. And swinging to hit, +2. That's only an 11, unfortunately.
Yeah, you.
Unless
missed.
unless this uses
Wait,
advantage.
he's blind, isn't he? Doesn't he get?
He's
Yeah.
hitting this guy right here.
Oh, okay.
Not enough. That's fine, though. I still accomplished something.
You deflated their morale. We'll say that.
Oh, I am making as many flexes as I can right now.
Victoria is going to jump down, run right here. Oh, wrong one.
There's something really satisfying about playing a tank.
And Victoria, where's your sheet? Come back. Is going to cast drag. Well, she's going to roar at all of them with Dragon's Roar. Dragon Spear. My bad.
Okay.
All within 30 feet, which is like all of them, need to make a DC 13 saving dexterity.
That's also
No.
all of your friends.
No, not my. They're my friends, so they don't get affected. Let me double check that.
Everything within 30 feet of you.
I do believe your allies are not affected. Let me just make sure.
I will look it up.
Yeah, I have it right here. Any creature of your choice within 30 feet.
Okay, there you
Okay,
go.
there you go.
She just roars at all of them.
Okay.
Need to beat a DC 13 Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Gnolls are not good at wisdom.
Well, they're good at rolling.
Oh no, that's even worse.
Keep
Oh, no.
rolling. What?
The only one that failed is the blind one. And he
Oh,
can't
Lord.
fucking go anywhere.
Well, that does kind of make sense as far as flavor goes. Gnolls live by intimidation. You're literally just saying hi to them.
Okay, then. That didn't work out.
He did. This one did fail, but he just has nowhere to go. And he's also blind.
He's also
Alright.
sandwiched.
That's my turn then.
He backed up right into Pauldron.
It's like, bitch.
Sometimes the rolls just aren't.
Yeah.
Don't want to
yeah.
get you go. This guy would be fucking fleeing if he could. He's just been fucked by everything right now.
Yeah, got blinded.
He's blinded and feared, and he can't fucking leave.
Tonight
Got
on
hit by booming blade.
Naked and Afraid.
This guy.
All right, so we're back up the round.
Back up the round. Go ahead, Amalia.
Amalia is going to. First of all, her Dyna's going to move here, and she's going to. Boop, boop, and use another pounce.
Okay.
So she gets flanking, so it's a +2. D20 +4. Let's have make it a +6.
Okay. What does he have to beat again?
I think you said
I
15, Matt?
I miss, so but I get multi attack, so
Yeah, if he hits, he'd have to beat the DC.
Well, I think that's only with the first attack when you do the movement.
yeah.
So these are just standard attacks.
Yep, so he won't be knocked prone. That does hit.
Yep.
That also hits.
Okay.
So that's 2d8.
Still good.
Whoops, didn't want to do that, but that's 2d8 plus...
Plus 4, technically.
Plus 2, actually, so...
That's plus 2 to each.
So that's a d8. So that's an 8. And that's a 6. So Molly is going to do...
He's dead.
And the Deinonychus, now that he is going to leap on this guy, and since he's blinded...
Just fuck this guy up! Jesus Christ!
Wait, is he at the disadvantage
These-
because he's afraid?
Oh, he has disadvantage just from multiple sources.
He's like double disadvantaged if we could do that.
He's so fucked right now.
All right.
I'm just imagining he's just flailing around, and it's just a static frame of him just moving around, and all of a sudden, just blur hits him from the side.
Yeah,
Also-
that's one hit.
15.
You have to roll a strength saving throw now.
Strength saving throw. He has to beat a 15 DC.
Oh.
Oh, he fails that because he rolled a 1.
This guy
This guy sucks. You suck.
sucks.
Yeah, this guy's dead. Alright, so I got him.
That's 4. That's 4.
That's still not.
I'm pretty sure he has double disadvantage, and also the Deinonychus has advantage.
Yep.
Now for the multi-attack. The Deinonychus fails, and I'm going to say the null and his flailing kicks him off, so he doesn't get his third attack. I think that's a good severity for that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So I don't have Vivi's awesome roll or shit
wait.
roll.
He gets advantage because he's blind and prone. I forgot, so he gets rolled out again. That hit, though.
You have advantage from multiple sources:
Yeah.
the blindness, the fear, and the prone.
I'm pretty
Alright.
sure we can just call this guy
That's
dead
right.
as a mercy kill.
Yeah,
right
this
now.
poor guy's dead. The Deinonychus just... It looks dead. Just walks it or just cuts his throat.
Yeah, he's dead, and he also, when he dies, he's like, if he could speak, he would be saying thank you.
Are you there, God? It's me, Noel. Noel Eric.
Alright, so you have these two gnolls that none of you have fucking hit yet. You've just been bullying this asshole this entire fight. Alright, so it is now their turn.
Uh-oh.
This guy's gonna turn to you, Ryla, and try to hit you. Let's see. And does a 22 hit you?
Yes.
Alright.
I am not a stocky dinosaur.
Don't worry, he is not. He's also not very good at this. Alright. Yeah, that's just 4 damage. Like I said, you got the shit encountered. And
Got 17 hit points before I get knocked out of this form.
so
Glad I didn't rage.
this one is going to try to hit you. If it was the other encounter, you probably would have wanted to rage. Get the
Yeah.
hell out of me.
Hey! Get out of me!
Get out of me!
Gross.
Okay, I'm guessing a 13 isn't going to hit you.
Nope.
Alright.
Can
Victoria, that is residue.
I? She pulls out her giant fucking club.
Okay. It is now your turn, Ryla. Because these gnolls are shit.
Ryla's going to try and give this guy another face chomp.
Alrighty? That hits.
Does this guy suffer any sort of a disadvantage right now?
No.
Oh, damn. Oh, well. That's still 1d6 plus 2 damage, and also 1d8 poison damage.
Okay, roll it.
That's 4 piercing damage, and 4 poison damage.
1, 2, 3, All right. He didn't like that.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Yeah, he didn't have any disadvantage because you all bullied this guy to death.
Hey, I tried to bully all of them.
You bullied a Knoll to death. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I am.
All right, Pauldron, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Just turning around, seeing everything else unfolding.
Got
Just
the
steps
one.
right over there. Can I cross this gully here to flank, or is
Yeah.
that impassable?
That's not that you can walk over that. If
Okay.
you tried to walk over this area, you wouldn't be able to.
Gotcha. Once again, casually walking, just at a bit of a march. He does not care about being stealthy at this point. And attacking with Booming Blade again, with flanking, which is just a melee attack.
Okay.
Long Sword. 18.
You hit.
All right, so that is 5 slashing, and his body is vibrating just like his buddy's was.
5. Okay. Is that your turn, or are you going to do anything else?
Let's see, I started right there. Let me see, just checking to see how much movement I have left. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah.
Okay.
Pauldron will circle around once again after stabbing him. Form a triangle of pain.
Alrighty. Victoria.
She's just gonna look at this one right here.
Okay.
And with her giant, hey, come back here. Her giant fuck off club. Her maul. She's gonna. Oh, damn it.
That unfortunately does miss.
Oh. Mm,
So he sees you coming and he ducks.
she glares. Her eyes are starting to glow. But that's her turn.
Okay. Amalia. You want to bully another Knoll to death?
It's only the right thing to do.
Why not?
Jesus fuck! Okay. I think you all have, like, double advantage right now. That was a thing.
That is a terrible thing for him to have when I'm in this form.
He's like, what the fucking Christ is going on here? Okay.
Oh,
And he has to roll DC 12 strength saving throw.
Alrighty.
I don't think this Knoll woke up.
No, he fell.
I don't think this Knoll thought when he woke up that he'd die surrounded by 3 dinosaurs and a robot.
Sounds like a sci-fi original movie.
Alright, first of all, I'm gonna roll. That is a 6, I think.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
That one first one hit, so that's another D8 plus.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. There's only one left.
He's dead, Jim.
Amalia's Deinonychus is gonna go. Boop, boop, boop.
Okay.
Yes, roll. Let's see if she can hit.
Victoria's glaring at this one. All of a sudden, a fucking dinosaur
So
jumps
far,
at her.
Amalia killed all 4.
It's because you have a fucking flanking dinosaur
Yeah.
and you're multi-attacking.
Alright,
That hits.
DC 12 strength saving throw.
Oh, he rolled a natural 20.
Okay, yeah, he's fine.
This one is like the only one out of this entire pack that has any.
That's 7 points of damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
And that's since the thing failed, I don't think that works anymore. So that's her turn.
Okay. It is now his turn.
Oh yeah, it's the adult's turn.
Mr. Man, are you actually gonna do something today? Alright, finally, one of them. He rolled 2 natural 20s in a goddamn row.
Oh no.
He's turning to look at the fucking dinosaur that just jumped on him.
Oh.
Oh no.
They're simple-minded. It attacked him. You missed. Alright, so I'm guessing a 20 hits you.
Yes.
Alright,
However, Amalia can use a reaction.
alright,
due
go
to
for
It-
it.
It is a natural 20, though, so bear that in mind.
Wait, is that Amalia or Amalia's partner right now?
It's Amalia's
Partner.
partner, but due to Amalia can use a reaction, Warcaster to use a spell as a reaction.
Do you want to burn that now?
Warcaster I can use whenever I have a reaction.
Do you want to burn a spell now when it's just the one left?
Your
Gotta
choice.
protect a dinosaur.
I mean, when it's something I can when it's something I think. Question: with Hellish Rebuke, I have to be hit, right?
You do have to take damage to get Hellish Rebuke, yes.
Yep.
Okay, then that will work. Then that will work. All right, let it happen then.
Okay, so...
Does that apply to the dinosaur as well?
I'm since this is homebrew, I'm not sure if the DM calls them. Since it's technically an extension of myself, so maybe.
Yeah, that is a little fuzzy.
Yeah, because you would
I'm
lose
gonna
your
have to-
fire resistance,
I'm gonna
I
have
think.
to read it, but for this one, I'm gonna say that no, you can't call a
right.
reaction when it's attacking something else.
Not for Hellish Rebuke, anyway. It's not technically attacking you, so yeah.
Okay, so 6 points doubled. So
That's
12
12.
points.
And Dino Cabro ain't looking too good now.
Oh
Okay, but that
Neither
is
is
his
this
turn.
knoll.
And the Knoll is by himself now.
no!
My turn?
Oh,
Your turn.
I hit him, guys! I hit him, guys.
That's basically what's going through his head right now. He's like, yeah, wait.
Yeah, shit.
Okay, since I'm coming up behind, does that count as a flank?
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
you're flanking.
Okay.
that's a +2 to hit.
Oh, you hit.
Okay. That's that's 7 points of piercing damage,
4, 5, 6, 7.
6 points of poison damage, and because that was a flank,
6.
3 extra points of damage.
Yep, there he went. He dead.
The only competent one, now dead.
Alright. So that's all the
She just
Knolls.
grabs him by the throat and shakes him until he goes limp and lifts him off the ground.
Mm-hmm. All right. As soon as all the bodies are on the ground, Pauldron is going to start grabbing them and piling them up together, and he will use Firebolt to start burning them.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Before you do that, Ryla's going to tear open its abdomen, reach in, and pull the liver out, and quickly eat it.
Why?
Liver, it's the best part.
Your choice. And he will burn the bodies and then just briefly say, we're fighting necromancers. Best not to give them more troops.
Victoria's gonna investigate around the camp, the little camp. Was it a camp or were they just sitting here?
They were just sitting here. They.
This
So
was,
it's
ironically, this was their ambush point.
This one did come from the trees, and he was munching on a human body.
Victoria's gonna go up there. I'm just gonna go around. Yep. Can I see anything over here?
You see a bunch of blood splatter in the snow.
Ooh.
You want to go any further and look?
Can I roll
Probably will
perception?
because we're technically still under Path Without Trace, so
Yeah, can I stealth in there then?
If you want to.
Alright.
Amalia is, and she's gonna roll stealth,
Stealth.
which is a 22 with
Yeah.
Path Without Trace.
You're good.
Yeah. She like hunches down and like almost crocodile swims through the snow.
Goddamn Bantonis.
Okay, so you follow the blood trail that the Knoll left when he was eating, and you do come across the now cooled body of a human. Victoria and Amalia, you could both roll, like, what would it be?
Is it
Religion?
medicine? Medicine or religion, depending on the
Medicine.
context.
Yeah, medicine to see how long they've been dead, and religion to see if you see anything, like if they was clerical robes or anything like that.
Nature work too for long.
Yeah, nature would work too.
Okay, cool. I'm proficient in nature.
You just wouldn't get the same kind of information.
Roll 20. Really?
Did you roll double because it wasn't rolling?
It was not rolling, so
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Mine's
gonna,
not going through at all. One.
There's a little bit of a lag tonight.
yeah.
There we go. 18.
So, Amalia, you're just kind of a little grossed out by how much gore there is because they ripped this guy apart and all the guts are laying across the ground. Victoria, you can smell that this has been dead for a bit.
and 11 for religion.
That's high enough to notice that this guy is not wearing robes of any kind. He looks more like he's some kind of farmer.
Oh. Victoria's gonna call out for Poldrin.
Yes, Pauldron says as he's starting to get the bodies up to a good burn.
Fire.
You want to throw him onto the fire as well?
Less bodies.
Fair.
We should at least try to find anything of identification to bring back to the village.
So you have any pickpockets left?
It's just his body that's been ripped apart. You
Okay.
can roll a investigation to find anything.
Alrighty. 15.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, you
19.
Oh.
between both of you, you find like some kind of personal belonging. It's kind of
Found his
shaped-
blockbuster card.
Yeah, it's shaped kind of like a little dragon statuette. Something that he carried on him for luck or something, so somebody
Aw.
in town would know who this was.
Aw. Victoria solemnly puts it away to bring it back.
All right, Pauldron very respectfully puts the body in with the others at the Knolls, saying a little bit of an apology in Gnomish as he does so. I would justify. I do know that some may frown on this, but I would, if I were in your shoes, I would not want for my body to be raised again against its will to be used to harm friends.
No.
No, it's very smart because that might have actually come back to bite you guys in the ass.
I'm playing a military man. I think about these things.
Okay, very good.
Are those hot enough to get the bones too?
You'll probably need to wait for them to cool down, and I don't think we have much time. You can come back for them later.
I mean, are you burning the bones too? You can raise a skeleton just as easily as a zombie.
I am intending to burn them until there is nothing left. This is magic fire. Unless they are capable of raising piles of ash.
Did you think I was going to eat the bones?
Yes.
I probably would have.
Alright. So you wait until the bodies begin to turn into... You can see the bones starting to blacken, basically. And by
The
that time,
bones take a little while, so he would actually reach in and physically hit them a little bit to tenderize them and try to break them apart.
If they get bad enough, Victoria's going to smash them with her maul.
There we go.
So
Hoping-
we'll wait for the bones to burn, but that count as a short rest.
Yeah, you're waiting. You guys are waiting for this pile to burn so you can have a short rest.
Excellent. Get my stuff back.
As this is happening, it is starting to turn dark. The sun is beginning to set.
Who can see in dark?
No worries. No worries. Pauldron's just going to start collecting all the dry sticks he can, and he just casts Firebolt on them.
Pretty sure it's not a problem for any of us.
Victoria sees in dark.
I do not.
The robot can't see in the dark.
Which is a weird design choice still to me.
Warforged, all frankness, are almost overpowered as it is. They didn't need dark vision on top of it.
That's
Then
fair.
everyone would play them.
That's fair.
So,
She like puts her hand on the torches and puts them down. Not yet. Stealthy.
so
All
just gonna leave you-
frankness, I am not built for stealth. Just kind of
Eat it.
moves. He kind of waggles his arm, and there's a loud metallic jangling noise. I'm wearing heavy armor. If we're going for stealth, you should not have brought me.
She like told you, oh, that's fair.
I'm just gonna leave you on this map, but for now, you guys are heading towards the fortress that you can see in the distance.
If
As
we're
you-
doing marching orders, Pauldron is going to be marching a little ways ahead of the group with the torch out. He wants to be a target.
Okay.
Victoria is going to have Amalia behind her. She's not squishy as a dinosaur, but as
The dinosaur is squishier than her.
oh, okay, well, yeah, she's the squishiest one, so she's going to have her behind her.
Amalia has a 24 HP. She's fine. She rolled max on her health roll.
Okay, so that's basically it. You were saying, DM?
Well, you guys march and we'll head back.
Mila's gonna stick to the side of them to keep watch, and also hold this form because she took damage, and that's an entire use of shapeshift.
Well, we got a short rest, so you get the shapeshift back.
True, but I also like Dilophosaurus, and I want to play with it while I still can.
This is fair. So I'm going to move you guys to a new map. It's only
Hooray.
going to be the beginning because you can't see.
Oh boy, Fog of War. Oh dear.
So that's what you see before you is this gigantic gate.
Okay then. So we drop ourselves down right in front of it.
Yep.
Cool.
As you're coming through the dead trees, all of the pine trees by now have just turned into these dead, withered husks. As you got closer to the demon fortress, you noticed that all of the surrounding areas are... There's still life there, but it's not... It doesn't feel right.
Familiar. We're definitely getting close.
Okay, do you walk up to the door?
Well, Pauldron will look around first, get a general feel for surroundings before he proceeds.
I'm back.
But after he gets a read on the environment, whichever his perception roll will be, a 21, not bad.
Where are we at right now?
Bottom of the map, in front of the gate. Pauldron in the lead.
Ah. Oh, big gate.
Mhm.
Okay, so I rolled a 21 on perception to kind of get a read of the environment. Do I see anyone or anything moving or potentially threatening or any signs of life or undeath?
You do not see anything. You hear, like, the wind whistling through the gate, the spikes on the top of the gate, and
Mhm.
like the general rustling of the dead trees, but you don't see anything.
Gotcha. Well, confident in his own chances, he will walk right smack up to the gate.
Okay. The gate is in front of you. Do you try to open it?
Let me see how many spell slots I do have left here. Might try something. No, I want to save that for later. Yeah, he's just going to tentatively reach out and touch the door, hold the torch up to it, and if nothing happens, he will attempt to open it.
Okay. You give it a push, and the gate does kind of just squeal as it opens a little bit because it's so rusted and old. But it is opening.
All right. He'll just kind of look at the others and say, "Let me go in first. The ambush worked very well last time, and there's no way I could be stealthy in these circumstances.
You see?
I have a torch."
Mm-hmm. Doubt.
All right, so yeah, he will go in. Motion for everybody to stay back and just march right on in, torch blazing, sword out. He wants to make a scene.
Okay. Need to roll something. How far are you going?
He's just going to step through. As soon as he's on the other side and can see what's in, he'll roll to get a good glimpse of his surroundings again.
Okay. 1 second. Alright. Doesn't notice you yet. Alright. Does nothing. Alright.
So I can roll a perception again?
You can roll
for...
perception again.
Very good. All right, Pauldron, here we go. You've actually rolled well last time. A 6. Wow, that's my favorite roll for the night.
No, you don't. Your torch actually kind of splutters as you're looking around, so you have to try to light it back up because some wind is whistling right directly from the fortress in front of you that you can sort of see, but not very well.
All right, then. But I don't see anything moving with that roll, I'm assuming.
You don't see anything moving near you with that roll, no.
All right, he will just keep walking.
Oh, you get the phone this time. Nice. Okay. Is there anybody following him?
Tentatively.
How far in is he at this point?
He's just going to keep walking until he has a reason to call for everybody to come in.
Molly's going to cast, since she gets her spells back a short rest, she's going to cast Passes Out Trace again.
I thought druids were long rest restorers.
Huh. I know I'll get all my other shit back on.
Wild Shape's a short rest, yeah, but I'm pretty sure druids are spell slots on long rest.
I
Yeah,
believe so, yes.
That confused me a bit. So
You got your
Wild
wild
Shape.
shape back.
Wild Shape's technically not a spell in the traditional sense.
yeah, because typically I thought if classes have bells or whistles, typically their long rest and short rest stuff is.
It's not always the same. It depends. Hold on, I'll look.
Either way, it's fine. I have no other use for my second level spell slots anyway, so.
Just burn another one then?
Nah.
Or
Oh,
just try to roll straight up stealth?
I'll roll straight up stealth.
Alright.
I
I need
I
to burn a
will too.
second level spell slot to summon the Anonymous anyway, so.
yeah, that's a good idea. Save it. I'm gonna go stealth too.
Yep, they are long. They are long rest ones. Wild Shape is a short rest one, though.
12.
Nothing.
12? Okay.
Wow.
That's good.
Oh, Ryla, damn. Maya, damn.
Okay.
Ryla just changes color to blend in with the snow.
Oh, yeah, inside here, is it like just more snow, or are we actually in a building?
It's like the inside of a castle.
Castle
Courtyard.
wall.
Yep, we're in a courtyard. All right, he's just gonna keep walking. He just
Like here is like the ruins of a building. Right here. This is what you see.
that right there.
Mm-hmm. You don't know what kind of building it was, but there are building ruins there.
As we're sneaking, I am going to use Lingering Magic, which is a cast of Detect Magic.
Okay.
Do I see anything magical around here?
What's the actual text of Detect Magic?
At third level, your body reacts to the presence of magic. You can cast the Detect Magic spell without using a spell slot or components. Constitution is your spellcasting ability for this spell. You faintly glow a color corresponding to the school of magic you detect.
Yeah. What's the actual text of Detect Magic though?
Oh, gotcha.
I'm looking it up. Detect Magic. It only has a 30-foot range, lasts for 10 minutes on concentration, and for the duration, you sense the presence of magic. You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. It can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. So the question is, would it detect zombie, undead stuff?
That is necromantic magic, so yes.
All right. So 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do feel something. You feel something from over here. In the darkness.
You should attack the darkness.
I should attack the darkness.
Where's that? To
You
the
are
right?
quoting my sister, Alexa.
It's coming from down this pathway. It's still being blocked off by... But it's coming from over here.
Actually, her name is Schmalexa.
So we're just going to walk in the direction she's sensing the magic.
It is
Aldrin still has
necromancy.
He's still got his torch out, and he is still just kind of walking around, making himself look noticeable.
Victoria tosses a bit of like snow at Poldrin
Why?
and points in the direction she's sensing the magic from.
All right.
That would be over
But
here.
yeah,
Alrighty.
she's glowing the color. She's glowing like black.
All right. Well, sword in his hand, and he will move forward.
Okay. You're going the wrong way.
Oh. Actually,
All right. So I'm going to reveal areas. You see some more ruins over here.
Hmm.
Oh, you're getting close, huh? You're getting close.
yeah, he is.
All
What are you
right.
going to do about it, DM? I'm playing a tank. I'm good.
Okay.
That's a. That's
you-
the.
As you step past the barrier of this dilapidated house, the snow under your feet rumbles and shakes, and something cracks itself out of the earth, fist first, with a giant maul in its hand.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hi.
That's about right. Alrighty.
Victoria flattens to the ground.
Roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Cool. All right. Make sure the old turn order's cleared out before we do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
I got a 4. Damn. Victoria, please.
I have a 10.
Amalia has a soft 20.
Jeez.
Wow, it's the exact same initiative order as last time.
Yeah. Why are you so slow, Victoria? Oh right.
Ryla? Oh, there it is. Just didn't add you for some reason. And now let's roll for this bastard.
Oh.
Is this what the magic was coming from?
Yeah. This is undead, whatever it is. It just pulled itself out of what was probably its grave.
So
Ooh.
paint me a word picture for what I'd see in the torchlight for this thing.
So the face is like rotting off, but the body is like at least 18 feet tall.
Big boy.
Some of the meat on it is gone, and you can see bones cracking through, and it smells really, really terrible. You can't really tell what it is because, like I said, the face is gone, but you can see the skeleton underneath has a bunch of sharp teeth in a nasty, wicked grin.
I don't need proficiency in medicine to know that he Lorge, and that's all that matters.
He Lord.
Is he like? Can you tell if he's reptilian or mammalian?
You can roll.
Oh, what should I roll?
Knowledge, nature, arcana, anything that you're proficient in that might give you insight into what something is.
Arcana 15.
15. Anybody else want to roll before I say what this is?
Hold on, I will roll. I'll roll a. Let's see.
With nature or
I'll roll a history.
Anything that might give you insight into what a creature is fine.
Damn, 6 is my roll for the night.
Jesus. You got a 16.
Baldwin doesn't care. I fought bigger.
Alright. So, Victoria's really the only one that hit the DC. And I don't know if Victoria would even know what this is.
The whole question was if it was mammalian or reptilian, so.
Yeah. It is technically mammalian, but it has, like, you can see that it has the remnants of, like, stony skin.
Oh.
If you can't guess what this is at the end of the encounter, I will tell you.
I have a guess, but I don't want to say it.
I have a guess too.
We'll wait and see.
I have a guess, but Victoria would have no idea.
I will go ahead and nicely reveal that area for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so it is Amalia's turn. And this thing is pulling itself out of the ground, snorting and growling, and it smells horrible.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
How about it make me a dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw. Okay, what does it have to be?
Fairy fire.
My
fails.
spell save 13, so enjoy your advantage, everybody.
It also gets advantage on Pauldron.
Yep,
No, I'm
and
landing behind it, so
Where'd you
it
land
also
it back
it sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius all around it, so we get to see everything else too.
there? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
There is
And if
really only some... You can see the faint outlines of buildings that are a little less dilapidated. They're still sort of standing.
Context. Delicious.
If it's light up like that, do the others get any idea what it could be?
Pauldron doesn't care. He just knows that it's big and that he can probably kill it.
Alright, so... Go ahead, Amalia. That was your turn?
that was
Did
my
you do
turn.
anything Okay, then it's
Everybody
turn.
everybody gets advantage on this boy.
Oh boy, it's its turn. Let's see. Does a 21 hit you, Pauldron?
That was real.
Does it, though? Yes, it does. I'll let him hit me this time. He's going to try and get a measure of its strength.
Okay. Where are my d8s? Where are you, d8s? I need you.
D8s. Plural. Uh-oh.
Mizzy, are you
I can
sitting
hear
on my
that
d8s?
over here.
Yeah, you're sitting on my d8s.
I'm guessing this is something from Volo's Guide, modified a bit.
No,
I don't
Not
think-
Volo's Guide, the Kobold Press ones.
no.
I think it's vanilla D&D, a vanilla D&D staple.
It's a thing. Okay, 6, 4, plus 4. 14 damage you take.
Excellent.
Okay, and that's all it can do. So it is now Ryla's turn. You can see it.
Ryla's
Ryla.
gonna. What?
You can see it, Ryla, so you know.
Ryla's going to take one look at this thing, realize if she's gonna need something a little more heavy duty to take it apart, and switches from Dilophosaurus to Deinonychus, her frill turning into a feather crest. And she's going to bull rush it and attempt to land a few hits on it.
Those actually all hit.
All of them?
All
Isn't
of
it
them.
8?
Oh, right.
Undead.
Advantage!
Undead also have very low AC most of the time.
Mhm. Okay.
That's 23 total slashing.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I think. Yeah.
20, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. That was a nice meaty hit.
Wait, hang on. And since she moved at least 20 feet towards it, the target must succeed on a DC 12 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
This counts as a large creature, so that should still work.
Yeah.
It passed.
Yeah, I figured it would.
Yeah.
Alright. So, it is now Pauldron's turn.
Very nice. All right. Okay, thinking through options here. Having taken a pretty meaty hit there and realizing that this thing can hit pretty hard. Let's go with, Pauldron will drop the torch, get his shield out, go for flanking.
That's advantage +2.
Yep. And he will go with Booming Blade once again.
Okay.
So rolling to hit with advantage +2. So a 16.
That hits.
All right. Excellent. So 6 damage, and his body is vibrating.
Alright. Okay. Victoria.
Okay, let's see something. See from here, 20. Gotta be careful. Victoria's gonna run over here. Oh, what? She's gonna plot up right here.
Mm-hmm.
And Victoria is going to fly into a rage.
Alright.
Time to roll. Wild Surge. D8.
We are in danger.
You might be in danger, yes. Oh, fuck. You are in danger. Of course. Necrotic energy bursts from you. Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage, and you gain temporary hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage dealt to the creatures.
Did you just Juniper us?
I did!
You just did that, and you just healed the thing.
No, it's fine.
No, I suck health.
Yeah, but it's undead.
Undead don't absorb necrotic.
No, it's good.
Okay, so everyone needs to roll a 1d10.
You need to roll
1d10?
1d10.
No, all creatures need to roll 1d10.
Right?
Each creature within 30 feet of you takes 1d10. Oh, okay.
You
Yep,
roll
it
it.
is you who rolled it.
Okay. Alright, 1d10. Okay, everyone takes 8
Alright.
necrotic damage.
All right, there we go.
So does this thing actually get hurt by that?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so I get a... 24 more health.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm in range of this.
30 feet.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how. Is this actually to scale?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, but I'm not sure if this whole map is
yeah,
to
it's
scale
up
yet.
to Callie.
If it, the map is to scale, I believe.
Because the buildings were all throwing me off. Like, it's just
So, okay. And then I'm going to do a reckless attack with the maul.
You had advantage to
18.
begin with.
Okay, yep, you hit.
11 plus 2, that's 13 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Did a pretty good chunk to this boy. Alright. It's back up
Oh, that's
to
my
you.
turn.
Back up to the Tifo.
Okay.
yeah. I'm just thinking about what. Does this boy have any metal on him at all?
No. He's only wearing like a rotted loincloth, and you're kind of glad that whatever's underneath it is probably also rotted.
Ugh.
Alright. I don't want to be anywhere near you. Not the big troll thing, but to fucking Victoria.
Okay, that only happens once. It's not going to happen again.
Does Amalia know that?
Nope.
You roll
I mean,
big
it's a
10.
rage. A rage happens one time.
Yeah, but Amalia doesn't know that.
All you know is the dragon got angry, and all of a sudden you felt like you got the life sucked out of you.
So Amalia's gonna take a few steps back.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I had advantage on him already. Shit. I didn't need to reckless attack.
It's okay. He's not smart enough to realize he has advantage on you.
Well, yeah, but he just got blasted with necrotic damage and smacked with a giant club.
Since you're over
Just-
there, you have dark vision. I'm just gonna reveal some of this other stuff for you. There's another building
Just-
over here.
Also, I'm still technically stealth, so
No, I'm just revealing that that's what's over there for you.
and just so you're aware, Victoria, I did a private roll to see if Amalia would instantly hellish rebuke when you did that.
That's fair.
I got nothing because Amalia doesn't want to be anywhere near that, so or risk her dinosaur friends, so she's gonna hold fairy fire on him.
Okay. Alright, then it's his turn. He doesn't like what Victoria just did, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, let's see. 22 hit.
Oh. Yes. Yeah!
I have to ask. It's part
It's
of the fun
DM
of being
tradition.
a DM.
It's tradition. You have to flex.
Does this shit hit you? Yes. Ah, I knew it did. Fuck off.
Does a 72 hit you?
How did you even roll that hard? Alright.
Can't believe I got the same roll for her rage again. I'm so annoyed.
It's the risk of it, rolling by anything with a chance mechanic.
Yeah.
Okay. He rears back with his Morning Star and just smacks you as hard as he can, and he hits you for 16 damage.
Is that bludgeoning?
Bludgeoning.
Alright, so that's 8 damage.
Okay, and that is his turn, and he's still incredibly smelly. He's getting worse the more he moves.
Ugh.
Alright, Ryla's turn.
Okay.
I'm
Doesn't.
sorry, guys.
It's a
She
risk.
shakes her head. She shakes her head off after that. After the goo was just sucked out of her.
For the
Twitches,
second time. It
Yeah.
happened in the first session, too.
then jumps right back up on it and
Oh yeah.
Tries
Oh.
to maul it.
You have advantage, so both of those nat 20s hit.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Did the
The third one also hits. Yes.
did they figure into the damage?
Yeah, to see that plus next to him, that auto rolls
Yeah. That
nat
auto
20s.
roll.
Okay, so that
5 minus 6
Ooh.
plus 2 minus 8 minus 6. Yeah, he doesn't look good. He looks like he's about to fall apart at any second, but he's still standing.
I think that's 27 damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Just fucking Tasmanian doubled him.
Pauldron.
Okay, first of all, bonus action, second wind.
Oh, nice.
If it will actually let me do it. There we go. So I get to roll a d10 plus 3 to get health back. Rolling.
Maybe.
Okay, so I get 6 health back
Okay. There you go.
as a bonus action, and that puts me back largely there. Okay, and not wanting to risk actually taking another meaty hit like that, Pauldron will. Yeah, he's close range enough for it. Wait, no, there are rules for that. Just let me read through one of his things real quick.
Okay.
I think it's that I can do that, but I'm not sure. No, that actually applies to them. All right. I am going. Yeah, that doesn't count as a spell. All right. Same song, second verse. We will go with. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Firebolt.
All right.
Firebolt with advantage. So a 15.
And you're flanking.
So 17.
All
I don't
right.
think flight applies to ranged.
It hits though.
It
And you
still
have-
would hit.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the damage.
All right. So 7 fire.
Oh, he's still standing.
But he is on fire. Very important distinction.
He is on fire.
Okay. Is it back up to? Oh, it's Victoria's turn.
Victoria, it is your turn.
Okay. She's gonna smack him with the maul again.
Okay, that hits.
16. Yeah. That's 13.
Okay,
Just cracks him across the jaw with her
Alright.
her maul.
so for a brief second, you believe that it has been felled. All the light goes out of its eyes and it slumps onto the ground. And then, and then the lights pop back onto it in its skull. All of the necromantic energy comes right back. You can still feel it, Victoria. And he stands back up.
Ooh. Oh no.
Is that normal?
A light bulb flicks in Victoria's raging mind. Don't know if she'll really notice it though.
Okay. So it's now your turn again, Amalthea.
Let's see if she figures it
Did
out.
any of us silver our weapons as we were supposed to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Don't want to waste this, but
Okay. What's the text on Moonbeam? Does he have to make any saves?
a dexterity saving throw, I think.
Let me look it up. Moonbeam. Hold on. Let me see. Looking it up.
They must
I'm
make
just,
a Constitution save.
yep, it's a con save.
Constitution save. Okay, that makes a difference. but not enough. As
All
soon
right,
as
so
that
now that-
moonbeam comes down, how do you want to flavor this?
You just hear, hallelujah.
Good shit. Okay, so
And for a second, you think you can see the moon winking. Or like what looks like a meteor falls down with like a T-Rex skull embedded in it before it lands on top of him.
okay, so as soon as that radiant damage hits him, the lights again wink off in his eyes. In Victoria, any of the necrotic magic that you could feel is now completely gone, and he starts to crumble into dust.
Oh,
He is gone.
Good. He's already dust. I don't have to burn him.
Unless I rest up, I don't think I can do that again.
What did you do this time?
Victoria's in shock at that, and she looks over to Malia.
Oh my emotion, the fucking
Alright.
meteor thing.
So, do you want me to reveal at the end of the session what this was, or do you want to have it now?
I'm good either way.
Yeah.
Up to the rest of you, then.
I think Amalia would figure it out, given that she's been
What
me,
is this?
Let me hear your guess.
Fomorian.
Oh,
Dude, we could not have handled a Fomorian. Those are like a CR8.
Is it related to a stone giant?
nope.
Guessing
I almost want to say it's some kind of troll.
Undead ogre.
It's an undead ogre.
Oh, shit.
Wait, that's it?
We're
That's it.
level 3. We're not going to get anything super flavorful.
I
Mhm.
kind of just thought it was. Huh.
A Fomorian would have wiped this all out in one round.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna give you something that could have multi-attacked you to death. This one only had one attack.
It hit pretty chunkily, though.
Yeah. If you wanted to take a short rest, you could back up here. You know, if you want to back up to the gate where it's safer, you could do that.
I'm opting for that, yes, and I'm going to roll some hit die.
Victoria's going to go up to Amalia and
So-
apologize. Because the other two, they're beefier, but
By
what?
how much beefier?
I only had 11 hit points left thanks to both
Oh,
hits.
okay, then she's going to wait for everyone to come over here.
Yeah,
All right, so 12 back. Okay, I'm good with that. I am back up to almost full.
That
That's
is
2 of my hit die.
that is the danger of that wild surge. You could have killed your friends.
Oh, yeah, she's going to wait for everyone to gather around.
Oh,
I
Pauldron is going to go up right to her as he is resting, and he's just going to say, "Warn us next time."
I'm sorry. The magic surges. It's difficult to control.
just so you're aware, tieflings have a thing where if you hit them, they kind of instinctually let loose a fire to whatever hit them. You're fortunate I held myself back on that one.
Nods.
You're-
You have a lot of power in you. You need to make sure that your friends are out of harm's way.
The first time, it wasn't like that. Last time it was.
And this time it was too. That's
Well, I
called a
won't-
pattern.
Amelia won't get any of her spells back, but
Did they give us any healing items out here or no?
I'm gonna be real nice and tell you that you came with the standard adventurer's kit from the guild, which includes at least 2 healing potions, 1d4 plus 4. You can also roll your hit dice if you'd like.
Victoria's
Oh.
going to give her 2 healing potions to Amalia and Pauldron.
Pauldron will just Pauldron will take one of them, but he will hand the other
One
one
to
to
each of
Rara.
them. 1 Pauldron, 1 Amalia.
And Malia gets nine back.
Because
Aldrin
Ryla was
will hand-
shapeshifted.
Paladin will hand it back. I haven't used any of mine.
Oh, she just shrugs. Me no need.
Yes, you do.
No. She points to some scales that are currently like your guys' color. It's still there. Yeah, that temporary HP is not gone yet, and nothing says it goes away until at least a long rest, I assume.
Ryla, do you want to roll? Oh yeah, you don't have to because you were in a wild shape.
Yeah,
Just took.
Yeah,
she's
fuck
just
you.
gonna reach into her. She's just gonna reach into her bag and pull out some jerky and munch on it for some quick energy.
So after your quick rest, the moon's a little higher in the sky now. It would probably be like around 1 o'clock in the morning.
Moon.
She nudges Amalia. How do you do that? Ah.
Ryla finds a nice open spot and just basks in the moonlight.
So should she press on or should we wait till morning?
Wise. Undead do better in the dark.
So do I.
That makes one of us out of 4.
But dark does not bother me one way or the other.
I can only see shades of black, but when the morning sun happens, that could probably give us maybe an advantage. If
We should
fought-
set up a watch if we are doing that and start a fire. They already know we are here. I guarantee it.
Amalia is going to help with the fire by casting.
Okay, so
Good job.
you're setting up a camp. Your short rest is over, right?
Yeah, we're
Yep.
setting up a camp and suggesting we do a fortified position where nothing can flank us, like against one of these walls.
Yeah, close the gate.
Well,
The
Can't
best
come that way.
This is a good defense.
as soon as you light that fire, something notices immediately.
Oh.
Well, I mean, we made kind of a huge racket lighting those fires earlier. I lit the ogre on fire.
Yeah. You dropped a meteor on it.
Still though, you're gonna light the fire, and something's gonna come out of the darkness.
Zombie!
Uh-oh.
Oh look, zombies!
Uh-oh.
Oh no, we have fortified our position.
Hey, are you guys sentient?
Oh, and Knowles.
Zombies Admiral? Oh.
How did you not hear us earlier? He looks over at the other knoll.
It's not responding.
Is it alive or undead?
If you're not sentient, continue not talking.
Oh, that's a lot.
Idea. How about we make our way for the gate and bottleneck them?
Ooh, good idea.
What?
Doot, 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 doot.
Amalia is taking like all the wood she had for fire and putting it at the gate as they leave.
Pauldron will take whatever wood is there if we've got the time for it, and he would firebolt to make a little fire barrier if possible.
Victoria's gonna stand at right near the mouth, preparing something.
Okay. Well, as soon as they see you leave, they recede back.
Oh.
Defense system.
Hmm.
Pauldron will cautiously advance forward with the torch. That's about right. Pauldron will... We're going to do this all night if we keep doing that. All right, Pauldron will try something. He will chuck the torch he had as far as he can. Do you want me to roll athletics for that?
Yeah, and you're gonna have to tell me where you're throwing it.
Just straight ahead. He wants to see if it has the same effect as them stepping in.
Okay, so
All right. Athletics roll of 15.
all right, so I'll say it lands right here.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reaction.
Does it brighten up the area a little bit?
A little bit, yes. You can see that they're standing. One of them's standing right there.
Hmm.
Excellent. Hold on. Let me check my range here. Just checking. Oh, wait. I meant to click on the information first. Oh, but it still has a range of 120 feet, so
Yeah, that'll
Pauldron
work.
is... Yeah, Pauldron is going to just firebolt the guy right from out of range. Does 7 points of fire damage to him.
Alright. Yep, that's a good meaty chunk. He did not like that. None of his friends move, but he's moving up a little bit.
All right, cool. Can I hit him again?
If you want, he's still coming at you.
Doing it. That's 12.
It hits him anyway.
Yay. 2 fire.
As soon as you
Still
get
coming.
close, I'm gonna smack him with the maul.
He's still coming.
Once he gets in range, he's getting smacked. Ah. No, not that one.
That's 7. No, that's the wrong weapon.
Yeah, that's the wrong. Ah.
That
15?
that one hits, yeah. He's coming right up towards you, and he is on fire.
Oh, God.
Of course he is.
Ah. 9 damage.
He's still coming. He's coming. He's
Damn.
gonna hit you, Pauldron.
Go for it, bitch.
He misses completely.
Yep, okay. Booming blade. All right, so rolling to hit with the long. And then he's just going to motion to Victoria just to step back
Okay. What?
because he wants it to keep coming after them.
Ah.
All right, so that
Wait,
is
would he
a
get an
15.
opportunity on us if we step back?
He would on me, but it doesn't really matter. All right,
Yeah.
so hits with that. 8 slashing.
Okay.
And just step back 5 feet.
I'm rolling to see if he's smart enough to understand to stop yet. No, he came.
All right, 1d8 of thunder damage. 6.
All right, he's dead.
That just pop.
Dead again.
He fell down in a heap of fire, and like your booming blade went off and kind of exploded at bits of his body a little bit.
Ugh.
Wonderful. Just wipes a little bit of the
I-
gore off of his chest plate.
Callie,
Yes.
if I were to turn into a giant spider, how long would you rule that I would need to set up a web on the ground there?
A couple minutes, but I just want you guys to roll something real quick before you do that.
All
Okay.
of us?
All of you. I want you to either roll a knowledge arcana check or a knowledge religion check or anything that might help you understand what the undead are doing here.
Same difference. Let's go for it.
That one.
7. Wow.
Proficient
19.
in... Oh, 19.
That's
Okay.
actually fitting.
Yeah,
That
because she's
works.
an undead herself.
You got anything, Rana? Yeah, you got it. Okay, once again, Victoria's the only one that passed DC.
The barbarian's getting the knowledge check. What a world.
She's a magic undead barbarian.
Still.
That one only came towards you because you hit it with fire. The other ones are not going to come because something else back behind them that you haven't seen yet is telling them what to do.
Mm.
So what you're saying is more fire.
No, they aren't going
What?
to come up because you're either going to have to sneak past them or you're going to have to fight your way through them.
Hmm.
And eventually the thing that's controlling them is probably just going to send the waves after you.
We sneak.
I
Not
could spin a web near the mouth. We could try and lure them up and just.
There are a lot of them. That would be a sizable web.
and we'd need to use fire to bring them. We would have to step over your web.
And fire would likely damage your web as soon as one of them made contact with it.
Holy crap. For the first time ever in any of my D&D adventures, a problem that cannot be solved by spinning a spider web.
What a world. Well, if we are sneaking, then I recommend you all go ahead and I take up the rear. I am not sneaky.
Looks to Malia.
I have no more level 2 spell slots.
He's up.
I
He's
want
out.
a long rest.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
we
just-
were gonna take a long rest, but
well, we still technically can.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're just
eventually,
gonna have to
you know,
leave. The
They
confines.
clearly know we're here, so
You can try,
gives-
but they might
that
come
gives-
after you.
that gives them time to fortify, and a wasted we won't get a long rest if we have to fight.
Is there any other exits aside this gate?
I
Now
don't
that
know.
we can see. Now that
Do
we
we
can
have-
see.
Do we have any
Do you have any what?
Oh, wait a second. Any oil, anything flammable?
Do you have anything
But
in your
again-
packs?
We have a whole horde of zombies over there. They're flammable.
Web is flammable. I was thinking we could set up a fire trap, try and get them all in one go.
That would take a little bit of time to set up. They probably would see it in the preparation process.
Okay. Is there any other exits out of this besides the gate?
Not that you can see.
Maybe we go out, melt the gate. It would at least make it harder for them to come out.
Melt the gate.
We could circle around, look for more entrance.
Unwise. At least if we do anything, we do it as a group.
Yeah, yes, we melt the gate and then we go around.
Melting metal.
I can breathe fire.
You need to breathe fire for hours.
I can breathe fire 2 more times.
For hours. You're thinking minutes. This needs hours.
This is wrought metal, and it has been up here for a long time. It is a good thought, though. Our best solution is to attempt to sneak, I think, which is unfortunate. I can create a distraction if need be and just step outside the gate and set whatever ones come on fire. But I do not recommend splitting up.
No.
Or we play the long game. Firebolt is a cantrip.
I'd say the long game might be beneficial in that provoking them one by one into the
What?
range of Victoria or Aldrin.
But eventually their master will send all.
And while that's happening, one or not be setting a trap while you two are provoking them.
What sort of trap?
Amalia's. I do have level 1 spell slots left, in which case,
And you have Sheriff Cantrips too, right? Anything useful there?
just Druidcraft, Thaumaturgy, and Primal Savagery.
Ooh, Thaumaturgy.
Also, you have Wild Shape too, and it has been refreshed, so 2 giant spiders can make a.
I can only do dinosaurs.
Oh,
That
damn
That
it! Only Megarachni weren't a Eurypterid.
That is the caveat of the subclass. I can only do dinosaurs.
Literal dinosaurs are like pterosaurs too.
They count.
D&D dinosaurs.
Okay.
What pop culture says is a dinosaur.
Because if you couldn't do pterosaurs, you'd have been ripped off.
Okay. While
So
you guys
I'm
are
gonna
talking, you notice
I'm
that
going-
nothing is coming after you.
I am going to have the spirits scatter to get kindling.
Victoria narrows her eyes and thinks about something.
I do not believe fire will work in luring more of them. They did not come after the torch I threw. Only when I stepped in and set one of them on fire.
So
But-
they're being attacked.
But if we can create a trap and just set all of them on fire at once, that'll knock them
Everyone?
out in large swaths.
Everyone, I would like you all to get on the other side of the gate for a moment. I have a range of 120 feet. I'm going to see if I can get a little extra light.
All right.
And, well, he said stay on the other side of the gate, not go in.
The other side. You're in the middle.
Step on through to the other side. Okay.
All right, and he's just going to fire off a firebolt straight ahead as far as he can get it to go and see if he can see anything from it.
Okay.
It's 120
It is
feet.
a very brief flash of light, so I fully understand if it doesn't work, but that's the logical thing he'd do.
Oh, no, it's fine because you hit one of the zombies on the way.
Does he start coming too?
He looks like he wants to. He starts, but then he backs up. And he stands there and burns.
All right, well, hit him. Well,
Guess
rolling
I'm done.
again then. All right, well, rolling again. 14.
Yep.
So the ones that were seen in the town, do we know were they ever actually hurt attacking people?
They did say that they were coming in and attacking people, yes.
Okay.
All right, sees that that one's on fire. We'll just say that the 9 is the damage that I did. And seeing no reaction to that, he just turns around and goes back out the gate and says, "It will not work a second time. We will likely have to sneak or fight our way through."
Sneak. If not, if they find us, we fight.
I recommend we try to sneak in the most defensible way possible.
How?
All right. Are we all in agreement?
Yes.
Molly doesn't like the idea of sneaking since it's going into enemy territory that we do not fully know about, with untold how many things are in there.
We could try and go around.
Going around the perimeter is also possible. But it could potentially waste time, give them time to prepare, and potentially set up more ambushes.
Yes.
It is a risk. But on the other hand, we may find another way in. There is logic to both.
They see us now.
They are aware we are here, yes.
How do we sneak from here?
Okay. Let me roll something real quick.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so all of these zombies that you see, including the burning one, vanish.
Oh,
Like to
step
straight up
away or
vanish
here?
or walk into the shadow?
They crumble into dust
Oh,
in front of you.
Oh, good. They definitely know we are here.
Because whoever's controlling them back there is getting tired of your fucking shenanigans. I've
I
been
sense we
rolling
have
in the
just-
background, wondering what he was gonna do.
I have sensed that we have pissed off an angry god of some kind.
Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
oh. Is the
Someone
guy come
coming
running
up?
at us?
It's coming towards you.
If it gets too,
The
is it
gate
undead?
the gate is not closing. It will not close no matter how you pull on it.
Is it
All right.
undead? Is it a zombie or?
You
What
don't
can
know
we
what
see
it
of it?
is.
Judging by the
Meat shield.
icon, I would say it's a time lizard.
Meat shield.
It definitely is a human. I can tell that much.
It knows you're here,
Victoria-
so roll initiative.
Oh, I can't talk to it
Nope.
in Primordial?
Nope.
Okay.
Doesn't know primordial.
Oh,
This
you
is
know,
fine.
shot it. It
This
worked
is
last time.
Oh, it's 17. Wow, high roll.
Oh, 13, not bad.
What did you roll, you bitch?
Okay, Victoria looks at the others. Stay back.
No, I am built
No.
for fighting mages.
Don't know it's a mage.
You're going to get angry at a distance, and then get closer. He fights with magic. Your rages will likely not matter much. 19? Oh no, but that's a high roll.
You all rolled really close to each other.
This guy is
Victoria,
salty.
why are you rolling such bad initiative?
Okay. Who is the closest? It is Victoria.
Yes, it is.
Okie
Me in
dokie.
danger. Me in danger. Uh-oh.
Okay. So
Does hit you?
so that was 17 and an 18.
Ooh.
What
Oh, they both hit.
they both hit. Okay. This
Oh,
guy
no.
is fun.
Oh, I recognize that.
Mhm. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. So, it hits you for 11 base damage.
Okay.
I need you to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
15.
Okay, you barely make it.
Yeah.
You feel like a little bit of the life that you sucked from your friends was trying to leave you.
Ooh. Narrows eyes.
Well, that confirms your intent.
Oh wait, he's right in front of me now?
Yeah, he had to
Okay.
get in 5 feet to hit you.
That was a touch
that-
spell, huh?
Let me see.
No, he hit her with a weapon.
Ooh.
Okay, when you take damage from a creature in range of weapon you are wielding, you can use your reaction to make an attack against this creature once per short or long rest. So
Okay.
vengeful assault. When he smacks me, I smack him right back.
All
Nat
right.
20. No, that was nat 20. Damn.
Almost.
Just a 20.
Almost.
It
okay.
does hit though. So
12 bludgeoning.
So you take a hit and you're just like, ow, bitch, slack.
Ow, vengeful assault. Backhands him with the maul.
ow.
Did he say that?
No, that was just
Okay.
okay.
What kind of
so-
read are we getting on this guy? Just running up without saying a word and smacking? Or do they appear to be sentient at all?
It's undead. That's all you can tell because you didn't
Ah.
try to look at it.
Uh,
Okay. So did you put your silver ring on your weapon?
yeah.
Remember I told you it only lasted for 2 fights?
Yes. I didn't use it against the gnolls. They were just gnolls.
Okay.
This is my second time, though. I'll have to switch to my magical weapon if we fight anything else.
Okay, so it's gonna take all of that then. Okay. Now it is Pauldron. No. Whose turn is it? Rylo's turn. For some reason this is not going in the right order.
Ryla is going to turn back into a Deinonychus and immediately bull rush him and try to savage him.
Oh,
Okay, those all hit.
21 damage.
Okay. Hmm. Alright, yeah.
I'm running right at.
He's gone. He crumbles his
Okay.
dust in front of you. Oh shit,
What?
I deleted you.
Oh no!
Oh, Ryla, no!
Victoria, I don't feel so good.
You gotta put your token back on there, Casey. Sorry about that.
Oh.
Victoria's annoyed now. She's marching straight forward. And she's pulling out.
So my strategy then.
She put away the mole, and she's pulling out her magical axe, which she named Shelly. No, stay back a little bit.
Molly
No.
is going to use stealth.
Wait, no, I'm actually fine. Anything light up here? She's gonna cast Lingering Magic again to look for any more magic.
You don't feel anything. You also
But
don't
where-
notice that the gnolls are here anymore.
Oh, like they will. Like I don't. They're not here, or they're hiding, or
They're gone.
oh.
All right, firebolt straight ahead again.
Okay.
Just basically shooting it like a flare gun. Coast is clear, it appears. All right.
There's a door.
When you do that, you see the door very briefly.
A door up ahead. All
I
right.
roll a perception to see if there's anything around.
You don't really have to right now,
Okay.
because
it's not that
suddenly this reveals itself because it lights up from within because there's a giant beam of red light shooting up from the top.
Oh.
This
Surprised we could not see that from before.
the ground starts shaking underneath you a little bit.
Hide.
Yes.
Yes,
Can you reveal this area over here?
there's nothing really there.
Casey, Mike. Victoria like barrels into the snow.
Pauldron's going to stay right there, kind of bracing against the support tower. Does anything change?
No, the shaking
No.
eventually stops, but you can still see the pulsing red light coming out from the top of this demonic structure, and you're guessing it's probably not good.
That
Well,
is very, very familiar and very bad.
It smells like brimstone.
Shall we?
They know we are here. There's no point in stealthing.
Marching
Wait,
forward.
wait a second. Ryla finds a rock and tries to toss it out into the area in front of the door.
There is no reaction from anything there.
Okay. And I should go first because I have danger sense.
Molly is going to
Traps
try
are gonna
to
traps aren't gonna fuck up too badly.
I'll be walking right behind you then.
Yeah. Up.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to here with my detect magic and danger sense ready.
You can feel a whole fucking shitload of magic coming in from in there that wasn't there before.
Ooh.
Even if you were out of the range of detect magic, you would be able to feel this. People who don't have
Victoria-
detect magic can feel this.
Victoria considers and runs forward. She has a bad feeling that something is getting worse right now.
I've been rolling in the background to see what's been going on in there.
She's running. She's dashing up there right now.
Not too fast.
Okay.
All right.
Has
One
her
second.
face- She has Shelly out. Oh, what the fuck?
Ah, dead. All right, so I'm guessing we're down at the bottom.
Yes.
Is that guy from that episode of Scooby Doo?
Yes. No.
What?
That guy from the original Scooby Doo series?
Oh, you mean the doctor?
Yeah.
So as soon as we get in, Victoria's gonna chuck a javelin at one of the crystals.
Okay, go ahead. You're gonna have to make an attack roll for that.
Okay. 'Cause she has a bad feeling. Oh fuck!
It gets close, and then the magical energy zipping between them, like, vaporizes your javelin.
Oh.
This guy here, you can tell he's some sort of undead. Do not know what kind unless you make an Arcana roll that is high enough.
With my military background, did I get any additional bonuses to an Arcana roll?
Not for this guy.
Cool.
Arcana.
Ryla.
I can
Oof,
try.
natural 0.
None
Okay.
of you made the DC for this.
Aw.
You can tell, though, that there's some bad shit going down because these guys are wearing clerical robes.
Oh no! Are you undead?
Sacrificial clerics.
They are not undead, they are just dead, and their blood is being drawn into the crystals.
Okay, is he looking at us?
He's looking directly at you.
All right.
Just gotta see his eyes.
No, if they're laying prone, then I'd get disadvantage on firebolting the body.
My people spoke of this guy in hushed whispers. It's the Baba Yaga. I knew it.
Victoria speaks.
Can I use Druidcraft to ignite the body since I can use that to light fires?
You can
Ooh.
try.
Molly's gonna try to use Druidcraft on this body.
Okay, can you click on Druidcraft to tell me what it does?
Alright.
Light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
Small campfire, so
You
and they have clothes, so
you start his clerical robes on fire, but it's not like going to be enough to burn the body before whatever is going on goes on. It's not going to be hot enough is the problem.
Who are you?
You talking to this guy?
Yeah,
What language are you using?
primordial.
It does not understand you, and it does not respond.
I don't
Switches
know who
to-
you are.
Draconic. Says it again.
Does not understand you and does not respond.
Looks to Poldrin.
It is clear that Pauldron will just kind of sigh and roll his eyes and try in Gnomish, and if that doesn't work, he's going to try in the universal language of Firebolt.
Gnomish doesn't work, but it makes him look at you, and he's noticeably more pissed off at you than he is at Victoria.
Good. That's what I hope for. Firebolt. 16.
Ryla's going to shout in Protean. There'll be no babies for you, Baba.
Okay, that does hit.
Very nice. All right, 7 fire.
Okie dokie. With that, you're gonna want to roll me another initiative. Hold on, let me get the thing up for you.
Okay.
Go for it.
No point in second guessing. And we've had a lot of combat in this one. All right, 14.
Oh man, Victoria, why are you rolling?
Your dex is higher than mine.
I know. No, my dex is only 2.
Mine is 0.
Victoria, come on!
Oh, hey, the first level roll of the night for Amalia's initiative.
Yeah.
Victoria, are you gonna go on there? I guess not. I'm gonna have to add your turn.
Your dex is a lot higher than mine, Ryla, so you go first.
Alrighty.
You roll for this bastard.
I have an idea.
Why are all my bad guys rolling good?
Uh-oh.
Because you are the DM, and that is your power.
Before we get to think of it, Victoria says, she points to the left and says she's going over there.
Very good.
In
Are there-
primordial. Oh no, common. No one else would understand it.
Okay, you alright?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm stretching. I'm still tired and sore and exhausted.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I actually did give him this language. Pauldron knows Infernal.
Ooh.
Oh, you can go ahead and ask him in that one.
Okay, yeah. When he realizes that he'll just flavor it, that he kind of finds it in his memory banks, and he starts taunting, saying, it's like, these fires will not feel like home to you.
Ooh.
My home is not in the fire, metal jerk.
Metal jerk!
Oh, there's a conversation now. Like, says the one who sent hordes after us. Your ogre hurt.
I remember your kind.
I remember yours.
Do you? I don't
Yes.
think you do.
Oh, then what are you then?
I'm not going to tell you what I am.
As you
Well,
guys
I'm
are
not going to tell
bantering,
you what I
Milo's,
am.
as you guys are bantering, Milo's gonna go over to this body and try to eat it before it can be revived.
We're in initiative order, so
We've already gotten to initiative points. So the conversation go on, but Pauldron is talking to it in Infernal primarily, hoping to get any bit of information he can.
You will not stop me from regaining my full power.
Oh, that's all the more reason to kill you.
You will not stop me from opening this portal. It will come.
So you're opening a portal. How nice. You know, we have a whole group of badasses at the guild who would love to know about this. Ever heard of Allschmidt?
Who the hell
no.
is that? It sounds
You
like
will
a
know.
gnomish
You will-
name.
all
Yeah,
for
it-
fun.
You will know all about Allschmidt when he comes in with the Schmincinnati Schmash.
All yes, all for Schmund.
God, I hate you guys.
I thought it was Schmall Might.
It's both.
Wait, no, that's Green Sun, isn't it?
So
Yeah, Allschmidt sounds funnier because he's a paladin and paladin smite.
It's- that is the joke. But
Alright, so
he does noticeably really not enjoy that you're here. He's
Of course
seen,
not.
He's seen gnomish made
Warforged?
Warforged before. And
of course.
he clearly remembers it from the same war that you remember it from.
Good.
So that should give you some idea how old this guy is.
At least 100 years old.
So who goes first, Tim?
He's first.
He's first. So he's kind of done bantering with you, and he says, "You aren't going to stop me. It is almost done." And then he is going to go ahead and target you.
Uh-oh.
You need to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw for me,
Wisdom.
Or...
Pauldron.
Okay.
Okay. Uh-oh.
I believe in you.
Oh shit. Okay.
That is fine.
You cannot move suddenly.
Whole person.
Curses.
Is that...
You can't move. And now it's going to move forward directly towards the barbarian.
Hi!
It is going to try to hit you.
They can cast a spell and attack in one turn.
It's not a spell.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So, since it used that, that's one of its things that it can do. So it can only hit you once, but it did roll a natural 20.
But
Fuck!
So,
Nice knowing you all.
hold on, that's the BRB.
okay.
Nice knowing you all.
I need to find my dices. Where'd my dices go? I had my dices here.
He speak the words to you.
You're in front of him. And he's not an issue right now.
That's fair. This going to hurt.
Okay.
You're gathering dice. That's not good.
You take 11 damage, but it's bludgeoning damage, so...
I'm not
Cut
raging,
that.
so it's not high up.
Ah, yeah, so you take 11 damage.
Ow. Okay.
That's all he can do, and he is still glaring at Pauldron.
Glaring right back. And the best part is I win all staring contests. I don't have to blink.
Okay.
The Pauldron's turn, Evelyn.
Yeah, it is Pauldron's turn.
Actually, it would be Ryla's. Her dex is higher.
Ah,
Okay, since we're just going right into this, Riley's gonna do the same thing she's been doing.
Okay.
And it looks like her luck ran out.
One of them hits, yes. 8 minus 8. Okay. Is that all you're gonna do in the turn? You gonna move or anything?
Yeah, that's all she can do right now.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
wait, so my turn?
Yeah, I'm just
No,
reading
Pauldron.
this. I'm reading this to see what Pauldron does now.
Gotcha.
Depends on what the condition is.
Yeah, you are still unable to move.
Gotcha. So do I repeat the save or can I do absolutely nothing?
You can try a saving throw.
All right. Wisdom once again. I've got nothing that'll benefit that. I don't believe. Nope. The only thing I have resistant advantage on saving throws is against being poisoned. And I can't be put to sleep.
Battle that makes sense.
So just another wisdom save.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Come on.
Another 6.
No, you still cannot move.
Just throwing daggers with his eyes, mentally imagining stabbing this guy and setting him on fire. If that's all I can do, then that's all I can do.
Now it is Victoria's.
This guy's smart enough to get the anti-magic tank in a position he can't do anything.
Okay. She's going to be risky and go... She's going to not engage this guy and run... mouse, come on. Up to here. She's going to beeline it past him. I assume she's going to have to attack of opportunity.
Okay. So yeah, you moved past his space.
Yeah, I went up here.
Okay, he missed you. It's fine.
Okay.
I have
But
one
she's-
question real quick. Is what he's doing technically a concentration thing?
Nope.
Huh.
She's going to go up here. And she's going to fly into her second range. D8. What? No, what? Seriously?
Same thing.
What the fuck?
You are away
Okay.
from your friends though, so
Yeah. Not him, though. He's just in range.
Ryla and Pauldron get affected though.
Nope. Pauldron is...
Pauldron is fine, but Ryla would be hit.
God damn it.
She's in a Deinonychus form.
Yeah, but that's still annoying. He's getting hit, though.
That's amazing that that's the only one you get.
Yeah, 14. 14. Okay, I get 14 more health.
At this point in character, we're just all going to think that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's all you do when you rage.
Both of them take 7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
As does this body.
Oh, they are 0 HP, I'd wager.
Yeah, but I imagine they get wrecked from that.
The only thing that destroys dead bodies is like if you set them on fire or bury them or something.
Which is perfect, because for her action, she's going to use her cone of fire on the bodies.
Okay, go for it.
I would hit the body and the crystals.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's going to go like this. How large is that cone?
I think it's a 15 foot.
15?
So you would hit all these.
Yeah. Inhales and just belches out. Ah, what happened? Okay. That happened.
Victoria, stop drinking me.
Where's your breath weapon? There you are. 7 fire damage to all of those, and they can't make a saving throw. Not alive.
Okay.
So that body at least is lit on fire, and those crystals just took that damage.
Yeah, they are on fire. The bodies are on fire now, and since that's Dragon's Fire, I'm gonna say that,
And I'm raging. I don't think that adds the damage to the fire breath, but
no, but I'm gonna say that they are on fire, and if he doesn't put them out, they will eventually burn away because of the Dragon's Fire.
yeah.
But now he's in combat and kind of,
He's focusing on keeping me in one place.
Okay, So is that all you're gonna do, Victoria?
That's all I can do. That's
Okay.
my bonus action and my action.
So Amalia, it's your turn.
Boop.
There we go.
Instead of Deinonychus this time, Amalia is going to turn into the humblest of nature's creatures with her buddy, a Velociraptor.
Oh, pack tactics.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
Very nice.
Death by pom poms.
Yes, and they do look like the fucking Velociraptors from Manly Men doing manly things.
Of course.
Oh.
Death by pom poms.
All right. That's a 20 thing hit.
I'm hearing those awkward whistling cries the Raptors and Primal Carnage made.
That's a hit.
Y'all need to get Primal Carnage so I can play it with you.
Yep.
And that's an nat 20.
Yep.
Oh, damn.
A 16 and a nat 20.
All right, so
Does the 16 hit?
The 16 hits. Both 16s we've rolled before managed.
Ah,
all right, so that's a bite, which is a 1d6 plus 2. And this is for the nat 20 hit. So that's a 6 damage. And yes, these are both silvered, by the way.
You brushed your teeth with your silver this morning. It's fine.
And now for the Velociraptor's turn. The buddy's turn. That's a 23.
Okay.
And that's an 18.
Okay.
So that's another 6. And that's another 6. So that's 12 plus. That's a 12 plus 7 damage. So that's 19 damage.
Okay.
As he gets fucked over by 2 pom-poms.
Imagine
Just-
the JoJo thing, but with 2 fluffy velociraptors.
Just lots of little whistles.
JoJo stomped by raptors.
They have angry eyebrows floating over their heads.
Little sisters, to arm!
You're basically getting mauled by
Those
2
are
baby emus.
you!
You're basically getting mauled by 2 baby emus.
I've only knew by like centuries. And that's back
Okay.
up the list.
So it turns away from you now, Pauldron.
Can I move?
The effect on you, whatever it was, ends. And I want you to make
Oh.
another. I want you to make another saving throw.
Another wisdom?
Actually, I'll let you make your highest save that you have for this.
Strength save. 20.
Funny.
All right. So you resist the compulsion to flee from the fight, but just barely.
Just too angry to run away.
So, and it's going to try to attack you, Ryla. And
So the paralysis doesn't happen to Ryla, so it's not something that's a constant effect. Interesting.
like I said, I tweaked this. I tweaked this
What
in
you were
your
worried about?
favor, so
Is this the one you were worried about?
a little bit.
It's fine. All I have to do is get within 5 feet of the guy, and his life is wrecked forever.
Alright, so. Do a 17 and a 16 hit you?
Yes, both.
Okay. Okay, you take 22 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, what's he doing?
He's punching the shit out of you.
Okay, the punch just cause Ryla's form to literally deform like Play-Doh, and she just briefly flickers into a mass of teal goo before recoalescing into a Deinonychus. Just knocked one of her shapeshifts out of her.
Damn.
Okay, that's its turn. Now it's your turn. Also, I have to do something for him real quick. Alright. Bite. Yeah, hits, yep.
2 of them do, I imagine.
Yep. Just the 2.
Just getting mauled by raptors. This seems to be a common thing for our combat encounters go.
So far, yeah.
Death by dromaeosaurs and robots.
Okay. And Pauldron, now you can go up and smack this guy if you felt like it.
Doing so. Just walking right up next to him. And so he's surrounded. So what can I do here that's interesting? Oh. Could I grapple this fellow? And if I do, I have a set of manacles in my pockets.
You can try.
Fucking arrest this guy.
You're under arrest for being an asshole.
Considering.
What would you roll for that?
It's a competing athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
Fuck it. Booming Blade's not useful when he can't move. He has to beat a 24.
Okay. Here's yours. He matched.
Then we're deadlocked. I don't know what the rules are for grappling. I think it fails on a match.
I think
Either way,
you just grabbed him to try to put the manacles on, and he turned around, and now you've got both hands clasped together, and you're straining against each other.
the classic locked arms pushing against each other pose. Gotcha. All right. Is there anything I can do as a bonus action besides that? Don't believe so. Oh, wait. Action surge.
Oh!
Okay. Action surge. And I'm going. What can I do that's fun? Not going to use it. I am just clicking on the spell to see what it does.
Okay.
Oh, didn't mean to actually roll it. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to do that.
Okay. How are you gonna
Gonna-
hurl it?
I'm going to hurl it right at him, just kind of shooting it out of a hole in my chest, Iron Man style. I will have it be fire damage, so he takes 3d8 of that point blank.
Okay.
That's
Which
spell
it's
Piper
literally-
kept casting.
It's literally just 4 damage, but hey, that's fine. I surprised him.
Okay. That actually did something, so I'm not gonna tell you what it was, but it actually did something.
Good to know. All right, that is turn.
Alright, Victoria.
Is anything happening with these crystals after I bathed them in dragon fire?
The bodies are burning and gone. You can see that the crystals haven't taken any damage from your breath. But you can see that now that the bodies are gone and not bleeding into the crystals anymore, they're starting to dull. The light is not as bright as it was, and the pillar that was shooting up from here, from the middle, is
Mhm.
starting to dissipate.
Okay.
And he's surrounded.
Yeah. Tori's gonna walk right up here. What? I said what? Oh. Walk
You can
right
attack
up
him.
here.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, with her magical axe. Where is it? Two-handed. Reckless attack. Fuck! I didn't mean to roll twice.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
they all hit.
they hit.
Not that you needed it.
It hits anyway. Yeah.
12 plus 2, 14.
Okay.
Brings the axe down in his head.
All right. You guys are doing some damage to this guy.
Rip him apart, little sisters.
Angry whistles.
Yep. It is now your turn, Amalia. Rip him apart.
Just tiny little Furby voices saying rip and tear.
Rip and tear until it is done. Alright, so.
Getting nasty undead blood in your mouth. Ew.
You're huge, and that means you have huge guts.
Alright, that's a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That one does not.
No, it does not.
I'm gonna say that,
Yeah.
Double nat 20s.
Damn.
Yeah, those hit.
Fascinating.
okay, so, I'm gonna roll for Raptor first. Other one. Alright, that's 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And now for the 2 nat 20s. That's 14? No, wait. I fucked that one up. Sorry. That's 12.
Okay.
That's 8.
All right. He's looking a little ragged finally.
His little fucking chirping's just ripping him to shreds.
It is now his turn again, though.
I'm imagining like the only thing they fear is you playing on a kazoo or something. God, what would that even sound like? That would be just incomprehensible.
Just trying
What's
to
this?
figure out who to hit.
Which one's the real Amalia? Will you please stand up?
Yeah, he's going after Cauldron.
Fine.
Let's see here.
I haven't even got to use Hellish Rebuke once because the only person who hit me was my fucking ally.
So, one of these is going to hit you because it was a 22. The other one is a 17, so that won't.
That's fine. I can just use shield.
How much does that raise your AC by? 5?
Yep. So my AC is 25 with that.
Okay, so it deflects. But as you notice, he starts to look a little less ragged as he's standing there.
Mmm.
Oh, great. The fire damage didn't do anything?
It did something. It just stopped him from doing it altogether.
Interesting. So I actually notice him slightly getting stronger again.
You notice some of the bits of flesh that are slowing off his face sort of suck back in to place.
So this is how it feels to sick a wood woad on people.
Hmm.
So it regenerates. Focus on him.
Oh.
The fire damage might be a good idea. The DM
Shame.
says because it's almost 11 o'clock.
It's such a shame Molly can't use her fire damage unless you hit her.
I mean, if
You
he's
want to
smart,
voice
It's almost
that?
like he knows you're a tiefling. Okay.
I mean, he has demonic connections. This ain't the first time he's been rebuked.
Could one of us hit her?
It
No,
can
we
only
can't.
target the one that hits you, though.
So what you're saying is I gotta push this guy into her.
Doesn't work like that.
I wish it worked that way. I really do.
I imagine Connor does too.
Yeah. Jesus. Poor guy. All right, so
Okay, I would let him hit you, but he knows you're a tiefling and he knows what demons do.
it's okay.
He's trying
The
to
bosses,
summon one.
the bosses are allowed to not be idiots. All right. I already figured fire damage, so that's good to note. All right, so we're back up the order.
Yeah.
Oh no, he just
He
took
just
his
went.
turn to
So
attack
it's
me, so
Ryla.
it's
Go for it, Ryla.
Okay.
Yep, both of the... two of those hit. First two.
that's the last of my spell slots, so I can't shield again. It's fine.
Okay. That was a good hit. You notice that those bits of his face that he just pulled back together are now falling off again.
He regrew his face. Ryla just bit it right back off.
Yep.
This is like the darkest Tex Avery cartoon.
Pauldron.
Okay. Pauldron is just going, after seeing the fire and seeing that he was affected by it, firebolt point blank, just like before.
Second verse, same as the first.
Nat
Okay.
20.
Oh, nice. Roll it.
Hooray. 9 fire damage.
Okay,
Oh, I
you
have
notice
fire
that he is incredibly ragged now, and you also notice that you can see that the bits of his flesh that are falling off are trying to regenerate, but they're just kind of melting at the edges and can't quite pull together anymore.
My, what a terrible situation you are in, he says in Infernal. I thought fire was familiar for you.
He doesn't respond, but he kind of glances behind him at the portal and notices that it is going out.
Must suck to be you.
Does like he looks scared or anything when he looks back?
He looks pissed.
Okay.
What was
Just
that
to
about?
keep
Not what was that about? Not stopping you from closing it?
It sure looks like that's exactly what we did.
I know you didn't say that in common, but I'm pretty good at reading subtitles upside down.
I have a fire friend, but I can't use it again. You're all like, clumped together.
Okay. You guys
that
are getting
sounds-
lucky.
Who's
All
getting
right.
lucky?
You guys are
We're
getting
getting
lucky.
Oh.
Now, in what sense of the word?
I'm rolling things back here, and it is going in your favor so far.
Okay, that kind of getting lucky. Because here's the thing, that also can imply going to Bone Town, which has
No.
negative connotations in combat.
We are not going to Bone Town.
Thank God. All right, so that's Victoria's turn.
Ryla's turn.
No, I
Oh,
just
right, she
went.
beat the fuck out of him. That's right.
What?
You went.
I just went.
Okay. I have half a mind to go smash a crystal.
Do it.
Yeah, fuck it. She sees you guys have this. She's going back up to the crystal.
He literally can't get past any of us without getting attacked by multiple sources,
Yeah.
2 of which have pack tactics.
She's gonna chop the shit out of that crystal. With a reckless... Oh, it doesn't matter. 22!
Okay.
Hat. 11. 13! Just sinks the axe in, the magical axe into the crystal.
The crystal vibrates when you hit it, and it comes back up the axe at you. The
Oh.
vibrations through the axe handle. Doesn't seem to have taken any damage, but neither did you.
It wasn't damaged?
There might be a little crack, but there's not much else besides that.
All right.
That's it for me.
It's a good idea.
And they weren't affected at all by the fire.
Oof.
Heaven or hell?
A heaven or hell roll.
Jesus Christ.
Thank God for pack tactics.
Yeah.
All right, 20 and a 19. 15. And a 16. So all 4 hit again.
All right.
All right, so that's a D6.
And wizards thought it was a good idea to give kobolds these.
That's an 8.
This is why wolves massacre level 1 parties.
That's an 8 plus. That's a 13. That's a 3. That's a 9 overall. So I think that's 22.
Okay. So he looks like he's about to fall apart. He didn't
Death
quite
by
do
pom-poms.
enough damage.
Chip, 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 chip.
It's now the BFG division playing on kazoo.
Also, can you tell I'm a tiefling if I'm transformed into a velociraptor?
You walked in as a tiefling.
I walked in as a raptor.
You walked in as a tiefling. You changed over here, remember?
I just summoned my buddy over there.
No, you said you were changing into a raptor. You walked in as a Deinonychus, maybe? No, wait, you can't do that, actually. You would have had to have been a tiefling to be able to.
I know Casey walked in as a Deinonychus.
Yeah.
When it was your turn, you transformed to summon your buddy.
That's what I recall.
Either way, it's his turn.
He sees that he's surrounded. He also sees that his crystals are being smashed by a barbarian. He's going to try to get past.
Good luck with that.
So, 4 opportunity attacks.
Mhm.
2 with advantage.
Wonderful.
Yeah, whatever
Oh.
Rilo does there is going to kill him.
Because of flanking, that would have been a 16, which also hit. Can we roll damage anyway?
Go for it.
Yes.
See
Yay.
how badly you kill him.
Okay, well, they're doing that. I'm just going to maul the hell out of this crystal.
So that's quite a bit of damage.
As he breaks
Damn.
away, Violet trips him, puts a claw on his spine, and lets the pack descend.
Okay, so anybody want
Also-
to flavor what they're doing to this guy? Or
I'm going to say Riley causes him to trip and fall on one of the Deinonychus, dealing damage to Amalia.
Wait, I thought you were a raptor.
So he explodes. he falls on like a little saucer after like a Voltorb and it begins to glow.
alright. So he
There's like,
he finally starts to decompose and fall apart. He does keep trying to crawl towards.
Okay, well, but
Towards
as
the
he's getting
portal.
there,
He doesn't go
Victoria's
past you. He just falls here
okay.
with his hand outstretched, trying to get into the portal.
If he got any closer, I was going to chuck him backwards.
You managed to get him before anything popped out of there.
Oof.
Mission
Well-
accomplished.
Victoria is going to continue her work. Smash.
Pauldron's just going to walk. Pauldron's just going to walk forward and just kick the body a couple of times really hard.
Just so you know, Victoria, nothing you are doing to these crystals is breaking them.
Damn it!
The only thing that's happening is their glow is starting to go away and this portal that is swirling closes. There's nothing there but a blank void.
Well, she's annoyed. She looks back at the body, motions Pauldron to step away.
It is already severely burned, but sure, why not?
She's got one more use of it. She just lights it up again. with her the last use of her fire breath. Oh, that was gonna. Oh, that was Dragon Sphere. Whoops. Fuck, roll on. That one. 8!
Okay. The body begins to burn. And it keeps burning. It actually turns a different color as it's
Oh.
burning. The fire turns a deep, disgusting black and green mix. And then finally the body just kind of crumples into dust. But the the black and green fire swirls up and away through a crack in the wall.
Was that a familiar sight?
Yeah, could I Arcana that?
You can Arcana that, and yeah, Pauldron, you can try to roll to recall if you've heard of or seen anything like that from the past.
That's a
Okay.
Oh,
A
yeah.
10!
A 15.
You kind of recall this a little bit. You don't. The only thing that you remember is sometimes undead keep coming back because they're so damn stubborn. That was his soul escaping.
Gotcha. Well, I don't have anything I can do about that. Pauldron is going to just very angrily watch it go. And then he's just going to say, we should inform anyone nearby to keep a guard on this place. They will come back, and they will try this again.
So
Ryla
Molly,
pokes what's left of the body. What was he?
Doesn't matter. He was a bitch.
You can investigate the bones if you want to, okay?
Amalia's gonna go. Amalia's aloofness, and she goes to the bones. What kind of bones are they?
Roll.
Victoria's
10.
gonna examine this circle.
What you can
After, right?
tell from that investigation, Amalia, is that it's some sort of prehistoric reptilian creature.
Ooh.
Ryla, what are you investigating?
Sniffing the bones, trying to get a feel for what they are.
The ones that Amalia's looking at?
Yeah.
It's some sort of ancient dragon bones.
Ooh.
With that sniff, the natural 20, even there's a negative 1 there. They're brass dragon bones.
Tastes metallic.
You can infer from where they're lying that since it's brass, it probably came here to try to stop the demons in the incursion and got felled.
Mm.
Not native. Louis.
Smells like gab.
Oh, a brass was here.
Can I investigate the circle?
This one right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I have a 0 in this. Cool. Come on, 13.
Mm,
Now we're inside!
What are you looking for? Like, clarify.
If there's anything I can see, like markings or anything that could give any kind of hint as to what it is.
You can't really tell exactly what it is. All you can tell is it's some kind of summoning circle for something. You're guessing
Is there
demonic.
writing on it?
There's no writing. There's only the
Okay.
crystals. You're
I
guessing.
assume
You're guessing with that investigation check that the dead bodies being drained of their blood, was the way to open the portal and summon a demon. You're also guessing because they were, specifically of religious sorts, that they have to have some sort of divine connection for this to work.
Are their souls going to be okay after that?
You don't know.
Likely something we'll have to ask other clerics to handle.
Yes, we should probably report back to the village and further report to the guild of
Yes.
Is my lingering magic gone by now?
Yeah,
Wait, so-
it's gone by now.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my last one of that too.
Also, how much longer do we have? Because I am feeling very sick and want to lay down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to bed pretty soon, but you
Yeah,
can
I
go
want to
ahead
see what
and
type of magic it is.
the magic that is here still is only the undead stuff that is still lingering in the air. You don't feel anything coming from this anymore. But since it wasn't active when you walked into the room, you don't know what this magic was.
It was though.
It was. But what
Yeah, it was active when we came charging in.
Yeah, you turned that on way before it would have turned off. You got in here.
Okay. Alrighty.
Business concluded.
Molly is gonna head out with the rest of the group.
Yep.
So is there anything else once you guys get out? Is there anything you want to look at, or do you want to just go straight back to town?
In character, yes. As the player, I feel very sick and need to lay down like pronto.
If you
We
want to
can-
drop off, you can drop off, Gay, and then these three can keep going.
Amalia is gonna like nonchalantly just wander off.
She's looking for fossils.
She's got
That's fair enough.
paleontologing to do.
All right.
She has her circle's task to take care of, so with that,
Yep.
she's gonna pop off session, and I'm going to sign off for the night.
Alright.
Okay.
All right.
Very
Okay,
well.
hope you feel better.
Volume's
I hope
fine.
to- Good night.
All right. Why not? We'll investigate the area. Just anything of note. 14. Signs of potential other things being here or potential goodies
Yeah.
or trophies.
16. Another nat one in the side, Victoria. Jesus.
Potential goodies.
Yes.
There's really no other signs of anything here. You're guessing that
happened?
once you get somebody out here that knows what they're doing with these, that they can be destroyed and this can't be used again. Which is going to mean
happened?
clerics, which is probably why these clerics were targeted.
Mm-hmm.
They
What
said
happened
they
to
were the
gnolls?
only clerics in town, so
They were probably zombie gnolls.
the gnolls outside.
Zombies.
If you're gonna go outside, we'll do that in a second after we get everybody's investigation rolls.
Okay.
So Pauldron, there's nothing here that could indicate that this could be tried again before you can get here and clean it back out.
Okay.
Trophies. A few of these little crystals in the back have broken off, so you can pick them up.
Oh,
He will definitely take a chip of that for evidence.
Victoria will take some for herself.
And if you, with those investigation rolls, there is in these are kind of like coffers back here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
There's a couple of petty gemstones and some gold coins and all that shit. So
Cool.
all in all, you'd get like 100 gold.
Okay. 100 each or all together?
Altogether. There's not much here left. It was kind of ransacked after the.
So even split 25 each.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, other than that, there are these bones. They're all dragon bones of different kinds of dragons. With the investigation rolls that you're rolling, I'll let you know that this one here is a blue dragon. It also looks like it tried to come and stop the draconic incursion.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they were star-crossed lovers.
And this one here, you can't quite tell because the bones are so they're so old and crumpled almost to dust. You can't really tell what kind of dragon it was. You rolled a little too low.
Ah.
So that is all you can see in here. And when you get outside, you look around. It is actually beginning to dawn into morning. And
Okay.
you can see the town a little bit more, so I'm going to move you over there. I only have the night map, but I will reveal all of it for you.
Hey, Victoria.
Hmm?
You okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Took a few hits, but I think I'll be fine.
Oh, there was no other entrance.
Yeah, there was one over here. These
Over where?
gnolls aren't actually here anymore.
They flew da coupe.
Yeah, they are gone. Anything that was in town, might have been in town, they're now gone.
Okay. Well, once again, soldier training. He is going to rummage around. He only requires 6 hours of sleep to get a full rest, so he will spend as much time as he needs to making sure that all is well here.
I will investigate as well.
Okay. If you're investigating over here in the cemetery, you can see a few skeletons that have popped out of the ground.
Soft 20.
They have. It looked like the skeletons were beginning to crawl out of their graves and start towards the citadel here after you pass by.
No.
But whatever was controlling them, probably the guy inside, when he died, they just kind of fell down where they were. So you can see a literal army of skeletons starting to come towards you, but they crumpled where they are. So you can probably leave them here, and whoever comes to consecrate the ground so this can't be done again will be able to put them completely to rest.
Mm-hmm. All right, so nothing interesting a soft 20 would get me besides that.
A soft 20 to investigate anything. There's no danger, but in some of these houses, there's like some really old weapons from the war.
Oh,
And since
definitely interested in that.
they were built so well back then, they're still pristine. They haven't rusted or anything.
Ooh,
So
you're speaking its language.
You can take your pick of a silver. Oh shit! What was it? Where's my list? A silvered weapon of your choice is what I had written.
Silver, then definitely
Silver what?
silver longsword.
Ah.
And there's plenty here to take back to the guild for your potential teammates later. Hint, hint. If you want to take a lot of them back.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She's going to carry as many as she can.
Silver weapons are valuable.
Yeah. Is there a silvered maul of any kind?
There's a silvered weapon of your choice.
Okay, cool. I'm going to take a silvered maul then.
Do these have the standard rules of silvered weapons, or just the
standard rule of silvered weapons? They hit ghosts basically.
So it's just the hitting ghosts, no like extra pluses or anything.
No pluses. You just can hit ghosts without any damage reductions.
Perfect. A magical weapon.
Ryla's going to perch on this little hill here, pull out a sketch pad, and actually start to try and sketch out the ruins.
Okay.
Cool.
I'll let your investigation roll do that, unless you want to roll a different thing. Okay. Yeah, you get a pretty good sketch.
Nice. Where do I get a silvered weapon in here?
Just add, just type in silver weapon, really.
Yeah. The only thing you need to know is make a note that you can hit ghosts without the damage reduction now.
I just literally put silvered in parentheses next to my longsword that I already had.
Yeah, I did too. Bam. Oh, silver weapon.
Okay.
Ah.
So that's all of note that you see here. You see the gnoll footprints going off through this gate. And there were
definitely makes a note of that.
There were more than the 2 that you saw, or the 3 that you saw.
That is a potential problem.
We can come back.
Or at the very least notify others that there are feral gnolls roaming about.
Yes. This place was strange.
Sick.
She looks at the half reanimated bodies, kind of thoughtful. They aren't alive like me.
No. They were tools. Mockeries of life. They were alive once, though. And we stopped them from being used against their will.
They were puppets, being controlled by something other than themselves.
Am I?
Not really alive, more like marionettes, I guess.
Am
No.
I? She's looking at her stitches.
You are not. Take it from me. The fact that you're asking that question is enough.
You're an actual reanimation.
Technically, so am I.
Hmm.
I don't know who I was before. I'm trying to find that out, but I was put in this body when the war raged because I was struck down and injured and unable to fight.
Ooh. Can't imagine that was fun.
It wasn't. Dying is awful.
You remember?
Pieces.
I don't know if I came from before.
You certainly can try to find out.
If I were to hazard a guess, Victoria, I'd say you're an entirely new spark of life.
That is likely, yes.
Why?
Why not?
There's a lot of pieces of you, but only one whole.
Hmm.
It's like when you're eating a taco and all the pieces of it rain down onto the plate. And by the time you're done eating it, there's enough residue on the plate that you can build an entirely new taco from it.
Looks Ryla in the eyes. What taco?
Oh shit.
Blows some air out of her nostrils.
Is there anything else anybody wants to do in the ruins?
I've looked around for treasure and signs of danger and found everything there is to be found there, so yeah, I'm good.
Is there any more magic around here, or is it gone by now?
Only the traces of whatever the undead, the necromancy, and the faint wisp of the fiendish energy that you got from the Citadel. But that's it.
Alright.
It's now starting to fade, all of it.
Cool. I'm out of that. I'm out of everything. I've got no more rages, no more breath, I've no more magic.
That's okay. I spent all my spell slots.
This was meant to push you guys a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't want to push you over the edge, but it was meant to push you.
All right, so if that's done, we'll just head back to the town, hand off the keepsake from the one body, and apologize over the fact that we made the tactical choice to burn it.
You've come across the same grizzled old goblin, and he goes, "Yeah, he's from town up north a little bit, farming town. Good folk up there. Sad to see him go.
Can you give this to them?
Yeah, I'll make sure that this gets to his next of kin."
A word of warning. Feral gnolls roam the hills. You'd best keep a watch. We will see about alerting someone that could better defend the area, potentially clear them out.
Was demon worshippers coming back again?
Maybe.
Likely. We took care of one of them, an undead of some kind with surprisingly powerful magic. But we stopped him.
Yeah, Them types always seem to be coming back, though. I'll send for some more clerics.
Yes. You should also note that at this old site there is a ritual. They attempted to open a portal probably to the infernal realms. You should have someone consecrate that space as soon as you can.
Maybe I'll send for some paladins too.
I would recommend it.
Well, we thank you mighty kindly for stopping this. They were starting to come into town, and we were afraid that they were gonna snatch the most vulnerable of us. And he kind of looks over to a couple children playing right next to you with a kick and a ball.
Victoria.
Unlikely.
Victoria's afraid of the children.
Don't worry, we killed the Baba Yaga.
No, you didn't. You made friends with her and gave her a fucking infernal horse.
Yeah, we did.
She got a natural 1 on both those Arcana rolls.
Victoria's scooting behind Ryla when she sees the children.
He just looks at the goblin and goes, "Do not worry. Children make poor targets for reanimation. They are very small."
It's not the reanimation that I was worried about.
Fair point.
Demon worshippers like to sacrifice things.
Yes, like they did with the clerics.
You're less cool, Miko. They're no more.
Are their souls going to be okay?
Once we send somebody up there to consecrate that whole place, they should be released to their gods.
Okay. I'm still getting used to that all this afterlife stuff.
He kind of looks at you funny, like, what the fuck?
I'm still getting.
Lets it slide.
Look, where I come from, when you die, you just come back as some random whatchamacallit.
We're still getting used to life stuff.
Plane of Chaos. Never know what to expect. Never boring. Except one time it was, because that was the absolute last thing I was expecting. Very shrewd, Plane of Chaos. That one goes to you.
Poor man.
This goblin is again kind of
Hi, I'm the dog.
rubbing the bridge of his nose, like, why do I keep smoking that shit? Well, we thank you for your services. Your fee has already been paid to the guild.
We appreciate it. If anything should come again and rear its ugly head, call for me. I will be here. I take a personal stock in making sure that remnants of the old war do not come back.
Oh, yes. She hands him a couple of the silver weapons. Be safe.
Oh. Wow. Once we get somebody who knows what the hell they're doing with these, that'll be great.
Not all of them. She's bringing a lot with them, but she's giving them a couple, arm a couple people who might need it.
Yeah.
She's large. She could carry a lot.
Yeah. Once they get more clerics, the clerics will be incredibly grateful for the silver long swords and shit.
Yeah.
So, you board your airship and go back to the guild headquarters. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Yay.
Except
Yay.
for a little bit of a side. If you want to roll a perception check, any of you.
Oh boy.
As you're flying away.
Soft 20.
Paul, because you were looking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, only Pauldron, and that's only because he's looking for it. You see a faint wisp of green and black before it fades away again out of the corner of your eye.
Eyes narrow, and he just faintly says bitch in Gnomish.
Okay.
Alright, Victoria, let's get your stitches fixed.
Stitch is fine. I have more health than when I started.
So, that's where we're going to end for the night.
Oh boy,
And-
Pauldron has an enemy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there can be a reoccurring sub-villains. It's something that I wanted to introduce into this because that's what happens in children's cartoons.
Nice.
Oh, that's perfect. Victoria.
All right.
Victoria's now questioning her whole goal in life.
Since it's Pauldron's rival now, he gets to make up who it is. That's why I didn't give him too many details.
Shit.
Oh.
Are we
Okay.
gonna get an arch rival?
The most.
Shit. Oh man, I have to think on this.
And just
Are
so
we
you
each
know,
gonna get an arch rival?
Potentially.
it potentially can.
That would
It's
be
just
cool.
that mine
Yeah.
focused directly on Pauldron because he's the only one who could talk to him in a language he understood, and was
So
from the
wait.
old war.
Pauldron got an arch rival. I got a friend in the hag.
Mm-hmm. Reoccurring. Side
Reoccurring
characters.
characters are absolutely going to happen.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
But since it's your rival, you get to pick what he is, and just so you know, he's a revenant.
Yay! Oh, that's fun.
That's why you were paralyzed when he looked at you.
That's fun. Okay, I will think on this.
You almost got frightened and had to run the fuck away from him. But I let you have the strength save instead of the wisdom save because you weren't doing too hot on those.
No, I have 0 to wisdom.
You just got so mad that you could.
I've just flexed my way out of it. I flexed past my fear.
I tweaked his stats just a little bit so he wouldn't fucking rinse you guys.
Yeah.
Because one of those is a deadly challenge, or it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Try to find him.
They're in
The
the launch
Raptor
manual.
The raptor form was
There he is.
fun.
Ooh, yeah, he's a 5. That. Ooh.
If you didn't use the fire on him, he would have regenerated 10 hit points a turn.
It was the Woodwoad.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to blast him, but you all were cramped together. I didn't want to blast everybody again. I can't believe I got that.
Two times!
in a row.
2 times in one
And
session.
nothing else.
2 times in one session.
It's all you've literally gotten.
Yes. Not counting her non-played little prologue, but
That roll hates your friends.
yeah. I was like, oh, I'm going here to be safe, even though the chances of me actually getting that again are terrible, and it happened again.
Eat your friends.
She currently has patches of all of their color on her. The first session, she wound up with more HP than she started with, and didn't lose any of it. This session, she gained some, actually took enough damage to bring down her base health, but then sucked more health to go above her base health again.
All I can say is I'm really glad that I burned that one peasant body back at the beginning, because reading on what revenants can do,
Yep. He would have come back as that dude.
hooray! That's going to be the
Times.
closest dead body, which means I get to choose that.
Mm-hmm. You get to choose what he takes over and what he looks like now.
This is fun.
All I'm going to tell you that was in the war before he became what he is now, he was a bitch-ass human.
Of course.
Ooh. Was that excuse me, his original body?
His original body was not what you thought.
Okay.
Human devil cultist.
What was he when we fought him? What was that body there?
That body there was technically an elf. He killed an elf before you got, here
Yeah.
and took its body because, he wanted to be really smug.
Of course. No wonder he smelled of burnt kale.
It was probably an older elf, one of the ones that were from before the war and hadn't chilled the fuck out.
No doubt.
So
Okay,
you get to
interesting.
pick what he looks like now, what his name is, and what his actual personality is. I didn't want to
Fun.
go into too many details before I figured out who his rival was going to be, because this is a thing I wanted to introduce.
Oh,
It's a-
so rad.
It's a fun mechanic.
If you piss off a thing too much and it gets away, you get a side character rival / friend / whatever.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. Victoria has a very powerful green hag with a flaming house.
Oh, we gotta do something with those two now. Like some kind of follow up.
Oh, don't worry. Bilgo will come back. I promise you.
Good. So you have a powerful friend and a powerful enemy now.
Yep.
Rad. It's so cool, Kelly.
I thought it was a fun idea.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's really fun.
Just I like that it lined up that he hated Pauldron because it makes sense.
No, narratively, that was perfect sense.
If you hadn't come on this session, it would have been somebody else. It would have had to be somebody who stopped him from you know, regenerating or something.
Wouldn't have been a preemptive rivalry, but no, there was shit there.
There was already shit
Yeah.
there. It was kind of
I wonder-
perfect.
I wonder if they knew each other.
I have that option, but I'm going to say no on that.
Okay.
Yeah, he just knows that he's gnomish made, and gnomes kind of really fucked up the demonic incursion.
Yeah, the lore that we kind of put together was that the Warforged were one of the big things that helped turn the tide on that. The early ones especially were designed to take down magical beings. Pauldron's one of those prototypes,
And
which is
just-
why he has Mage Slayer as a feat.
And just so you know, if he had gotten to throw that body into the portal that he was inhabiting and taken off out of it, he would have summoned something. You just got really fucking lucky. You all got really lucky that Victoria went up there and burned those bodies. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, for sure. Although the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure... No, wait, that only applies to the other way around. Pretty sure a medium-sized creature can pass through the range of a small-sized one, so he probably could have walked over the Velociraptors anytime. It just would have meant opportunity attacks.
To the groin.
Yeah, it would have
Yep.
bit his rotten dick off.
Oh god.
Actually, revenants don't really rot until you start hating them. At least as far as
Yeah.
text goes.
They're tough on the undead scale for sure. I will definitely meditate on building a character there.
It's so fun.
And you can bring them in for any of your sessions too as the bad guy of the week. So
Fun.
I like the idea of recurring characters. How the hell do you do this without them just fucking killing him? Oh, he could just come back. Fuck you guys.
That was really fun.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad you liked it. It was a little
Yeah.
on the fighty side.
That's
But
fine.
I needed you to get to the rival.
Hey, I don't mind a combat. I don't mind the combat heavy session. It's fun for me.
Yeah, I enjoy the combat as well.
Everything just kind of weakly slaps you. That's why.
Yep.
Yeah.
I built the tank, and a very good tank.
It weakly slaps you and pointlessly slaps me. Both sessions, the first session, it never touched me. This
Drink your
session,
friends.
it managed to knock me actually below my health, but then I just buffed it back up. And even when it did hit me the second time, it still didn't cut away all my bonus health.
Alright. So I'm going to have to sign off here for the night.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it was
alright.
a really fun session. I'm glad everybody
Well-
tuned in for this episode of Slice of Adventure. Let's
Thanks
see
for watching.
where this rivalry goes next time.
Somewhere stupid, I'm sure.
Probably.
I hope.